Hey everyone, welcome to Zack Attack News Live. It is May 7th and we have a jam-packed and exciting show for you all. I'm really excited to talk about the Superman costume reveal, all the little details, all the little callbacks of what the suit is referencing from the comics and what that weird Gallic gun in the background is showing. We have news stories about Bob Iger talking about the MCU is slowing down. Furiosa first initial reactions. We have Vin Diesel going back to the Reddick franchise. We have some gossip and breaking news about certain filmmaker taking over the Exorcist franchise and so much more. Please stay tuned and welcome to the show. Hey guys, hope you liked the intro. For some reason that wasn't the whole thing. Just realized. Trying something new. Didn't fully work, caught me off guard, but I'm excited to talk to you guys about everything we have going on. If you are in the live chat, let me know how you're going. I have a poll going right now, talking about how you guys are feeling. I always care about how you guys feel coming into the stream, and hopefully my stream can make you feel better. Let's see. Some of you guys are jumping into the live chat before I even got here. Appreciate you guys all the time. The Dave Show. It's main event Zack Attack. You already know. Yeet. Collective Movie Man. What's up? Thank you for joining the live stream. He said, my Doom Part 2 Steelbook has been sent out from Grove and also my American Sniper Steelbook. Yes, my Doom Part 2 one has been sent as well. I got a notifications coming tomorrow. I'm excited. Jay Pylon, he said, I'm great, although I have a cold or flu. Thumbs up, hi all in the chat. I hope you feel much better. Make sure you get some ginger tea. That helps with that. And boil some orange slices and breathe it in. It'll help clear all that up. I'm very excited about tomorrow. I'm seeing the new Planet of the Apes movie tomorrow in Dolby Atmos. I'm so jealous. You're getting to see it early. I have my tickets for Friday. I watched Dragon Keeper, Fall Guy Arcadia, and Ghostbusters recently. Oh, you've been busy. You've been busy. I watched War of the Planet Apes today to get ready for the new movie. Great film. Great film. Planning on showing the 1968 one to my wife. She's not seen any of them. That's exciting. I'm hyped for that. I'm not feeling all that well today. I hate that you guys are feeling sick. I hope all of you guys feel better. And yeah, that's really what I gotta say. I hope you guys feel better. Hopefully my stream can make you feel great as well. Kenny Sparks, the mod of the chat. So if you get out of line, he's gonna kick your ass out. We in this bit with some expletives and barring stuff. What? They're not like us. They're not like us. If you are a Drake defender, I'm not on your side. I'm also catching up on Monday Night Raw. Thank you for the dual screens, my friend. I appreciate that dearly, that the fact that you are dual screening. Have you recovered from all the late night music happenings from over the weekend? No. It's like I have a hangover. I don't drink alcohol, and now I feel like I know what it feels like having a hangover. Oh my God. Drake and Kendrick Lamar almost killed me. I was like, no more. When Drake waved the right flag with that last record, I was like, thank God. So let's end the poll. I appreciate all you guys. Let's see how you guys feeling overall. 55% of you guys say you guys are great. I'm happy to hear that. 22% said could be better. Okay. Well, hopefully this. Well, that sucks. I hate that. And nobody was good. Damn. So everybody that could be better and not feeling well, hopefully this live stream, a little bit of Zack Attack medicine will help you out. So we have a lot of news stories to get through. I know I want to break down some stuff. One of the biggest ones we're going to be talking about is good old big blue Superman himself. I'm trying out something new here today. So guys, let me know if you like it. But yeah. This is via Threads, James Gunn's Threads. He posts everything on there. And he posted, get ready, Superman, confirming the date, July 11, 2025. This is going to be a summer film towards the end of the summer. This is on his Threads, and the DC official account posted it. And what was very interesting about this is that he said, as you can see down there, the above photo was taken on set by Jess Migilio, who I think is the director of photography for the Superman film in the DCU, and was entirely in camera. So this is how the movie looks with VFX in the background. Probably the VFX is not finished. Hopefully, we'll get into that pretty soon. But yeah, James Gunn decided to drop some news. I have a feeling, I just want to say off top, that I think the reason why that James Gunn decided to drop this photo is because I feel like it was a report a couple weeks ago saying that they were going to be shooting things in the Hall of Justice. That's completely a rumor. We don't know. But with that, they were going to be showing in uncontrollable environments where they couldn't stop paparazzi for snapping pics. So I feel like we're going to be seeing some on-set pictures of the suit of the character. And I think he wanted to get ahead of it and show like an official look that he was in control of. I'm going to drop a poll right now and just ask the general question before I start doing my breakdown. Do you like the reveal? That's the big question here. Obviously, when you put a question mark, not a Neanderthal, or however you say that word. I'm gonna keep it simple. Yes or no. Start the poll, and I'm gonna start breaking it down. This is the official picture right here. This is the full thing. Yeah, we got David Cornsweet in the Superman suit, pulling on his boots like every man does to every man. That's what Superman is. He puts on his boots one boot at a time, just like everyone else in his apartment. And there's look like there's a potential disaster going on in the background. So I want to break this down piece by piece. Talk about how I feel, and then I'll get to you guys in the live chat and have discussions. So drop all your comments, thoughts, and opinions in the comments down below. If you're watching this afterwards or on replay, definitely drop your comments, and we'll talk about it in the comment section. And if you are a channel member, you saw my initial reaction to this. I did a live stream yesterday around 8 p.m. Breaking down my first initial reaction without doing any deep dives. So let's focus on his face, right? So his face here, this is David Cornsweet with this full Superman look. He has the Superman hair, even though he has the S curl there, as you can see. What I got to say about the S curl and how it looks weird in this picture. It looks like it's kind of attached to the side of his head and not actually there. And obviously, if you look at his eyebrows, he doesn't look like he has any eyebrows. It's weird that it feels like they lightened it up. I don't know if this is because something happened in battle. His eyebrows got singed off. I have no idea, obviously. But he has a Super Saiyan 3 Goku look going on. Where there's no eyebrows, but the bone in the eyebrow is very profuse. He's looking down. He looks befuddled. This was dropped on a Monday, so he's probably like, oh, God, Mondays. You know what I mean? So I not too super excited about this being the first look and reveal of his face. I think that he's under a lot of pressure with a lot of people who love Henry Cavill, and I think they should have shown him in his best light. I don't think this is in the best light. We'll talk about the narrative of the photo after, but just the reveal of it and how the suit looks. Let's get into the emblem. So that's the emblem. It looks scuffy, it looks dirty. So obviously this picture is after a battle. He had a battle, he fought someone, and the suit is scuffed up. Looking at the emblem, this is a remnant of not All-Star Superman, but Kingdom Come Superman. And that logo, instead of the black, they put the yellow, which is really interesting. I know if that's going to be a transition, we're going to eventually get Kingdom Come Superman later on, maybe after 3 or 4 films or 5 films or something like that. And that's where they're going to go with it in the end. But it's a very interesting choice. When you look at the suit right here, it kind of looks baggy. It kind of looks like a coat. Kind of, you can see like creases, and it doesn't look like it's onto his body. It doesn't look like he's filling it out, which is a weird choice. I don't know if this is like an early onset photo that they did, and they were like, we got to drop something because we don't have nothing else prepared. But I do feel like it looks a little baggy here, just just in general, like even like the neck part of the suit. If you look at it, that's a little far away. It doesn't look like it's on tight. When you get down to the leg part, him pulling on the boots, this is where things is weird, and I put on my thumbnail AI Superman for a reason, because why is the foot part so bright and blue, which is what I expected, not this little, this dark and dirty version of it, and not the dirt. Why is it not dark and dirty as well? It does seem like something an AI would do, like, oh, this is perfect, the top is messed up, his face is angry, but the bottom is clean and nice, like he'd never been in a fight. It doesn't make sense unless in this scene he was cleaning his pants and didn't get to clean the top yet. That would make sense. But yeah, those are my initial reactions for this. I feel like I don't like this as a first reveal for this movie. I think that it's just a weird reveal, and obviously it's dividing DC fans overall. I like the narrative of the photo, right? Superman, he's just like us, putting a boot on one at a time, just finishing work, and another disaster is happening, and he's putting his boots on, and he's just like begrudgingly doing it because maybe he wanted to sip some tea, maybe he wanted to watch his favorite show, maybe he wanted to do something else and face another disaster after whatever. And my theory for this is that this photo is a after credit scene for this film. I don't think this is going to be a main thing in this film. This is just a theory. There's no context within what James Gunn said. I think this is a theory I have about this being a after credit scene, and I'm going to talk about why I think this is an after credit scene, because of this thing right here, which looks absolutely awful. This looks so stupid. This looks like the Gallic Gun versus Goku's Kamehameha wave, right? But just not VFX well. So I'm thinking the VFX is not done because this movie is over a year out. So I'm sure the VFX is not done. It looks like a painting, but not like a great one. This looks fan made. Unfortunately, overall, there's just so much going on here in terms of like the way the light is reflected. The room doesn't really look that real. It's just the blurry city and everything like that. It doesn't look tangible. I think that's my main issue. It doesn't look tangible. It doesn't look like a great representation of the first thing you want to see of Superman. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about some positives. If this is an after credit scene, or even if it's in the movie, what could this be? So there's a couple things that I did some research on and looked up, and multiple characters. We have 4 choices where this could go, because this movie is obviously inspired by the New 52. This suit looks very New 52-ish, mixed with a Kingdom Come logo. You see the collar, you see the over design on his costume. He does have the trunk, so he's taking from different places, which is great. But this James Gunn has said for himself, the story is very inspired by All-Star Superman, and some of the characters that are revolved in that is one of them is here, right? This could be what this ball is right here. This is the first appearing in All-Star Superman. The Sun Eater resides in the Fortress of Solitude and is something of a pet of the Man of Steel, a powerful one, as the creature literally eats suns. When the villain is Solaris, more of him later, we're going to be talking about that, comes to attack Earth, the Sun Eater comes to aid Kal-El, but ultimately meets his demise. We know the Fortress of Solitude is set to appear in James Gunn reboot, so what are the odds that the Sun Eater makes a cameo? This is potentially could be the Sun Eater versus Solaris, right? This could be them, because it looks like 2 different beams hitting each other. So this could be the Solaris coming. Let's talk about Solaris, right? This is the thing that could be fighting Sun Eater if this is after credit scene or in the movie. It says, as Superman is said to be taking inspiration partly from All-Star Superman, another giant entity that appears in the comic is Solaris. It's an artificial solar computer that works with Lex Luthor, who's the main villain of Superman in the DCU in this first film, to depower the Man of Steel by turning the sun red. While Superman managed to defeat the powerful computer, it uses the last of its power to turn the sun blue, a condition that usually gives Kryptonians more power. However, in the case of All-Star Superman, the Man of Steel was already dying due to having cells oversaturated by solar energy, and the sun turning blue merely sped up his demise. So that's another character that could be in there. I could see Lex Luthor figuring out what Superman's source of power is, getting in contact with an alien. It is very similar to, Batman vs. Superman, but it can be done in a more streamlined manner. And the final character, which is going to be really, really exciting and what people really, really want, is... Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is not the final character. This one is the War World, right? A lot of people have been wanting to see this come to live action. We've seen this in Justice League. We've seen this in Young Justice. We've seen this in different animated things. There's been a hint that Mongo will show up in Superman because his daughter showed up in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. And we know that movie and the characters in that movie will be moving on in the DCU. So there's a possibility that Mongo already exists in this universe. But the spear attacking Metropolis definitely seems eerily similar to the villain ship Warworld, one of the mobile planets that's a spaceship. Warworld serves as an irreplaceable asset in Mongo's quest for galactic domination. In the DCU wants to distinguish itself from the past iterations of the Man of Steel, there aren't too many other better options than introducing Mongol and Warworld, which will be very, very interesting in so many different ways. Recently in the comics, when they rebranded DC again with Rebirth, Superman went to Warworld and he brought the Outsiders, and part of the Outsiders were what's the movie? The Authority, and we know we're getting the Authority. So that could be setting up for something where Superman and the Authority have to fight Mongol. That's a definitely big possibility. And obviously the one that a lot of people want to see is Brainiac, right? Though it's very highly likely that, one of the DC comics that, a lot of people wish list for a villain is Brainiac. And like this says, the images lacks the distinguishable tentacles or the face that typically adorns Brainiac ships. Various versions of the Kryptonian computer spacecraft has been shown to have retractable tentacles. As mentioned above, there are many villains better than Mongol for the Man of Steel to face on the big screen. However, Brainiac is one of them. Yeah, so that's my breakdown of the image of the story that I think Jay-Z wanted to tell all the viewers, which is us, because this image is not going to be going to the mainstream. This is for us, right? This is the first reveal for us, and that's my personal opinion on how I feel about the picture itself. I don't like the reveal personally, but it does give a lot in terms of the tone of the film, where it's going, and what we could potentially see in villains and things like that. Drop all your comments down below in the live chat. I'm about to jump in there and see what you guys have to say. And also, if you're watching this afterwards, drop in the comments down below. And I want to talk to you guys. How do you guys feel about this first reveal? Woo! Let me see where I'm starting from. Okay, Nanette, Jack Culture, Health, and Witchcraft. How you doing, Nanette? I like the new name. My stomach is bothering me. Oh, man, hope you feel better. Drink some ginger ale, man. Ginger ale. Some ginger in your stomach. No help. Malcolm, a.k.a. Mr. Awesome. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Zach? Saw Ghost vs. Frozen Empire, Godzilla X Kong, and I'm so excited about the summer movie season. What movies are you hyped about? I will hold this towards the end for the Q&A, Malcolm. I actually saw a post from X where someone said they didn't like the Superman photo because he's putting his boot on in a feminine way. People are crazy. I saw that on Instagram, and yeah, that's absolute nonsense. How else do you put your boot on? I don't understand. How else? Someone tell me, how else do you put your boot on? I don't know. It's insane. You said you did a live stream last night? Yes, I did a channel members live stream. I'm gonna try to do like a live stream for the channel members once a week, and also exclusive videos. If you are part of my channel membership, that you will be getting live streams, you'll be getting videos early, you'll be getting exclusive videos as well. I have a movie haul coming soon. Yeah, so that's why you didn't see it, Kenny, because it was a channel membership exclusive one. You didn't get a notification for that? I was wondering. I was like, where is Nanette at? I guess you switched to your regular account. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that happened. I did it differently. I didn't do it through StreamYards. I did it through YouTube live stream, which was a little different. Still figuring that out. I'm not sure why you didn't get a notification. I like that Superman is taking damage. I do like that. I like the image of Superman taking damage. Superman sucks when he's unbeatable. Yeah, that's not the best version of Superman. It's cool to see sometimes later on in life, but not when he's just started out. If you get a shot in the chest, your foot doesn't get dirty. That's possible. Maybe he did also just get shot in the chest, and that's why the top is dirty. That is a very good point, Kenny. I actually thought it was Henry Cavill at first because the guy looks like Henry Cavill a little bit. Does he look like Henry Cavill, or does Henry Cavill and David Cornswet look like Superman? I think that's where you got to differentiate. Brandon Routh, Christopher Reeve, Henry Cavill, and David Cornswet, Tom Welling, all look like each other in some variation because they all look like the character Superman. I think the guy looks like Henry Cavill because Henry Cavill. Thank you. He really. Thank you, Kenny. He said the same thing I said. I think it could be Sun Eater because James Gunn has a knack for pulling little known characters into his stories. Yeah, he does, and he does them well. Tank, what's up? 1/3 of the Spoiler Kings. How you doing? I like my Godzilla theory, but Solaris works too. Look, hey, Godzilla and DC are under the same umbrella, and in the comics, Godzilla fights Superman. You might be on something there, but most likely that's not it. I don't think they're gonna go for that right away. I really like the suit. Not a fan of Kingdom Come S, but overall, it's pretty good. I'm happy you like it, man. I really want Brainiac at some point. Yeah, man, it's definitely a big chance that it could be Brainiac. I need a masculine boot-wearing tutorial. Facts, me too. I need to know how to put on my boots in a masculine way because I don't know. I put my boots on just like how Superman put the boot on. What's the manly way to put on a boot? We don't know, Mama Bear. I'm not masculine enough. I have no idea. Oh, man. I have no idea what manly way to put on a boot is. A womanly way to do it. I don't know. People just be saying things, man. It's really, really weird. But yeah, let's get into the what's this called? The poll. Let's see what the poll had to say. Are you guys excited? So yeah, with 10 votes, do you like the reveal? 80% of you guys like it. 20% no. So most of you guys are favoring it. You guys really, really like it. I personally didn't like the way it was revealed. I really wish it was more traditional looking version of Superman, but I'm happy that you guys are happy, and I'm still excited for the movie. It's not like I'm not excited for the movie. I just wanted this to be revealed in a more cool looking way. I think the reason why I'm excited about James Gunn is he'll pull in the little known characters. I'm tired of the 4 or 5 villains from DC in the movies. And Kenny, we've had this conversation. I have attacking Zach to ask about that Zach question. So it's I understand. I understand. You definitely can pull. Superman has one of the best role gallery in comics, and we have not gotten a lot of the characters. So I'm excited to see a lot of these characters be brought to the big screen. And if you are asking questions that don't have to do anything with the particular thing I'm on right now, I will start it and we'll get to it later. And I just want to shout out, if you, as you know, if you give me a super chat, those are the rules and relegations across the screen right there. Okay, let's get into the next topic. This was really, really fun. This is coming via Deadline. Disney CEO Bob Iger said that the company will limit its output of Marvel movies to 2 good films a year, 3 maximum, from about 4, and also cut the number of TV series spinoffs. I just realized this is cutting off the screen for the franchise. And so it's via Deadline. It says the Marvel shows will dip to 2 series a year from 4. He called output a vestige of basically a desire in the past to increase volume. We are stemmed from a desire in the past to increase volume. We are slowly going to decrease the volume. He said the same thing 17 times. Iger said he's working hard with the studio to reduce output and will focus on more quality, and that overall I feel great about how things are going. And in the article, he also talked about, he was at a Tuesday, they had a quarterly call to talk about numbers and things like that. And they pulled this from there. He went on to talk about how, let me remove this so you guys can see my face. We've gone through a period where our original films were dominating this landscape, and we started to lean less into sequels. He said that we're going to lean more into proven commodities instead of trying to do things original, but still have original aspects that they feel is surefire mixed in. Obviously, things like Alien Romulus, which is a proven commodity with Alien, Avatar 3, The Planet of the Apes, which has a potential to do well. And if it does well, we'll continue to get more, which I'm excited about. But obviously, he thinks that things like Thunderbolts will be something that they can consider an original film. But he's cited for like Inside Out 2 and Toy Story 5. But with Marvel, I think a lot of the main issue that a lot of people have talked about is the output has just been too much, especially casual fans who just want to go to the theater, have fun. They don't really care about all the extra stuff going on in the MCU, and it's hard for them to jump show to show. And I think the show quality after a while kind of hurt. I think that the show quality hurt with terms of viewing, because if you're a casual fan and you hear people, I don't like that show, you're not going to go watch it. If the comic book fans are not excited for it, the MCU fans are not excited about it, then the casual fans are not going to go do that. So I think cutting down the movies to 2 films a year, one maybe in the fall, one in the summer, or one early in the year, one at the end of the year, I think will be really smart. And then you can have TV shows set in between, which is 2 of them. I think that's genius, because you can have you can plan better. You can have a movie into a show, into a show, into a movie, or a movie into a show, into a movie and show, or whatever arrangement you want to have. I think this is a great idea to do this. We can cut back. There's more quality control, and then it also lessens the blow. I think one of the things that's helped is that we're at 35 movies. And like now the MCU, there's a bunch of shows now. I think rewatchability, let's say in 5 years, there's a whole bunch of new young people that are able to watch films. I think that it hurts when you start from Iron Man 1 and then you want to binge, but it's like 45 movies and 12, 15 shows you have to watch just so you can watch one movie and understand the impact of it. So when you slow down that way, it makes it easier and more digestible. Guys, I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. Do you like the MCU slowdown? I think that I didn't have a personal problem with how many projects were coming out, but if the quality of the projects are better because they're slowing down, I'm down for it. I'm like, feed me more, give me more MCU. I liked a lot of the shows, I liked a lot of the movies, but I understand the franchise momentum is going down because people are not happy with it. And I think there's a dialogue issue going on. I was watching like Avengers Age of Ultron, and the dialogue there is so good. So compare that to some of the stuff that we've gotten recently, I can understand why some people feel like it needs to be better. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the MCU slowing down. We're getting less movies, getting less shows, and let me know how you guys feel about it in the live stream. Let's talk about it. See. Collective Movie Man says, what about Star Wars? Are they going to start cutting back on that too? I think that this is across the board. I don't think this is just the MCU. The way it sounds is that they're going to be cutting back on everything, just focusing on quality over quantity. So not as many Star Wars shows, not as many Star Wars movies. So a lot of these movies that they announce, I feel a lot of that stuff is going to get cut out, which I think is a smart idea. I think they need to focus on one Star Wars trilogy at a time and just really bang that out, get fans back on track, and then they can start doing all these other extra stuff and then focus on one really great show at a time that doesn't splinter the fan base. This is great for Disney and MCU. 2 movies, 2 shows a year is enough. Old Disney content was big events. They need to get back to that. I agree. It does feel like it's kind of run of the mill, like, oh yeah, another MCU film. I will say, not having an MCU film so long, it's not only hurting the box office a lot, but also my excitement. Like, obviously, I love Doom Part 2. I think that was an all-timer film. But there's a lot of movies where I go like, this is good. This is good. This is great, but it's not, the excitement's not there for all the films. Like, the excitement there was for Doom Part 2, but other films, not so much in terms of big blockbusters. So I do miss having an MCU film. Having one in a year, it's rough. It's rough, man. Be right back. Gotta put these clothes in the dryer. Don't nobody do nothing weird. Facts. Don't do nothing weird while the mod is gone. He said, but I'm good at weird. Mama Bear doll, you're weird is fine. It's acceptable. I think they just had too much coming out. Like, you would have a movie out and 2 shows coming out in between, the next movie a month between each other. I don't think it was that close together, to be honest with you. I feel like when Secret Invasion stopped, we had like 2-3 months before the Marvels came out, which I think is enough time, especially if it's a weekly drop. But I understand if it's not yet, if it's too much, it's too much. Teddy Sparks says, it reminds me of when Bendis was literally writing 7 Marvel titles at once and all of them suffered because of it. I'm glad they're cutting it down. I agree. Yes, he's a great writer, but when your focus is all over the place, the quality is going to hurt. The quality is going to hurt. It's like Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry can make great stuff if he just focused on one film at a time, one show at a time. But he's doing 17 shows, 17 movies all at the time with no help and just writing on the scripts. You're going to get some garbaggio, like Mia Coppola. Stole garbaggio from Kenny Sparks. Sorry for stealing his slang, but it's hilarious. 2022 alone, MCU had 9 releases between shows and movies. That's why so much in one year. That's too much in 1 year. What do you mean? Yes, too much in 1 year. I agree. When you say it like that, I'm like, damn, that is a lot. 9 releases is a lot in 2022. I didn't mind, but that is a lot for other people. I get it. They got to slow down. I think 4 releases a year would be fine. Max 5. I didn't have a problem with the movies. It was the TV shows, and the TV shows had to connect to the movies. They should have made it its own thing, the TV shows. Then people won't watch the shows if it's just his own thing. We've seen that with like the Netflix shows did good, but the viewership wasn't worth it for Netflix after a while. And Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. did well, but a lot of people didn't watch that show. It was so good. I like how they're slowing down making MCU shows and TV shows. I'm happy you like it. They need to cut up on Star Wars. When's the last time we got a movie? That's true. There's a lot of announcements on movies for Star Wars, but not a lot of movies coming out. It's really weird. And it's kind of diluting and downgrading the Star Wars brand, just like they did with Pixar. It's making people feel like, oh, this is a TV show brand. Like, I don't need to go to see the movies for this. Why am I going to watch Mandalorian Grogu in the movies when I can just wait for Disney Plus? Slowing down will help build anticipation instead of oversaturating the market. I agree. A lot of people are waiting and begging for Deadpool and Wolverine. I think that movie's going to do great because of the anticipation, because people are starving for another MCU project, because we had Echo in the beginning of the year, and now we don't have nothing till July. That's a long time without MCU. Obviously, we had Madam Web, but no one counts that and no DC stuff. So it's like there's a lack of comic book content for comic book fans. I don't want them to do that Ray movies. Well, they're doing it. I think that movie is moving fast. So the Ray movie's coming, bro. You're right on Bendis was spread too thin. The comic suffered. Feige spread thin and wasn't in full control in Chapek era. And you think about it, when when I forgot who was it, Perlmutter. I think you guys talk about this on the Spoiler Kings live stream. When Perlmutter was in between Feige and Iger, it was just all over the place, kind of in terms of content. When Perlmutter got moved away and Feige was able to do directly with Iger and he had full control of the MCU, we started getting rolling. That's when phase 3 came and things started popping, you know? So I definitely agree. Feige got spread thin. He wasn't in full control. And now that he's in full control, I think things are going to be back on track. I'd rather have them go back way in the past of Star Wars, like part of the Legend series. I'm tired of the past. I need them to move forward in Star Wars. Let's move forward. Let's start new characters. Let's not reference anybody anymore. That's just how I personally feel. I'm tired of the past. Let's go forward. There's so much they could do with the Star Wars franchise, but they keep looking at the past. Sorry, I'm late. Did I miss the Superman coverage? Yeah, you unfortunately you did miss the Superman coverage. Definitely watch the replay if you want to see my breakdown. I broke it down real nice. Here's my problem. All the recent content regarding Pixar and Marvel, for the most part, could have been so much better if Chapek was not in charge. I agree. They still release a lot of great content, but it's just the strategies, and VFX problems, and sometimes dialogue issues. If it wasn't for X-Men 97 this year, we would be more mid than it already has been. Yeah, man. X-Men 97 has really helped. I don't love it as everybody else does because I think it's just moving too fast, but some of those episodes are all-timers. I'm not going to lie. Michael 101591, one of my favorite people to say their names. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. I'm just glad Uncle Bob Iger is back. Yeah, man. He said some weird things, but he looks like he has things better under control. So I'm happy for that. So let's end the poll as we move on to the next subject. It says, do you like the MCU slowdown? 8 votes came in and 100% of you guys said yes. So you guys are down for this. You guys are super excited for this. And I am super excited for it as well. Let's move on to the next topic, the next main topic. And this is going to be about Furiosa, which is going to be coming out very soon. And we have the first initial reactions to Furiosa out. You know, it's coming out. This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. They kind of collected a bunch of different first reactions. I would say that at first, a lot of people were like, I don't know about Furiosa. The VFX look weird. I don't know. The trailers kind of look kind of scrappy, but the first reactions sound like they're going to be good. Jesus George Miller. Furiosa engulfs you. At times, it almost seems to exceed the canvas of the IMAX format. It's that big, and yet at times has a deeply affecting intimacy, echoing cinematic elements from the 50s through the 80s. It's rich, smart vision the cast revels in. That's really good. I like some of the things that they're talking about. I like the intimacy. A lot of blockbusters are lacking that. So that's a really good one. Josh Horowitz, I forgot where he's from. I've seen him. He's one of the best. Happy, Sad, and Confused. He's one of the best interviewers out there. Furiosa is not Fury Road. Sorry. Furiosa is not Fury Road, and that's okay. It's not trying to be. What it is something uniquely gnarly, yet and yes, epic. I can't wait to see it again and again and really dig in. All hail George Miller. As performances go, Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth are fantastic. Tom Burke impresses. Not sure who Tom Burke is, but that's fantastic, man. I'm really excited. I like that it's not Furiosa. I mean, it's not a Fury Road, which I need to see before this comes out. I like that they're not just copying and pasting the movie. It's something unique. So that's dope. Empire City Box Office says, saw Mad Max movie Furiosa last week and loved it. It's totally different film from Fury Road, someone else saying it again, and would more aptly be compared with the first 2 Mad Max films. Ooh, okay, which I haven't seen. I need to go see them. I think it's like Thunderdome, and I forgot what the other one's called. Likely not quite as easy for casual viewers to jump in, but should still perform well over Memorial Weekend. Oh, this is going to be a birthday movie for me. My birthday is Memorial Weekend. Oh, okay. So this is going to be similar to the first movies. This makes me want to see the first movies even more. The fact that it's not going to be like Fury Road. Ooh, what just happened? Okay, there we go. Are you guys a little with me? All right. Peter Gray said, "Now that I can say so, Furiosa is a blast. Made in the spirit of Fury Road, it's still its own beast that thrives on exaggerated action and characters. Anya Joy makes her character her own, but this is Chris Hemsworth chance to prove worth as a character actor. I love that. He's so good and underrated as an actor. So I'm really, really excited to see him as his character and that weird accent he's doing. So how many more is there? I'm gonna. Ooh, there's a lot. I'm not gonna do all these. The last one I'll do is from Doug Jameson. There's a lot to admire about Furiosa. It's gorgeously shot. The action sequences are mind-blowing. Honestly, Joy is sensational. Chris Hemsworth chews every piece of scenery in sight. Okay, we got the first negative, but the narrative lags considerably and the CGI is often ghastly. A mixed bag for me. So the last one is a mixed bag, right? So not everybody's in love with it from the first reactions. There's probably a couple more in there. I don't want to go through every single one of them because it's going to take long and stall the the live stream. But I'm going to give you guys a poll. Are you guys excited for Furiosa, especially after these initial reactions? I know with the initial reactions, you got to be trepid because sometimes these people's like, oh, this is fantastic. And you go like, wait, hold on, what? Is this what y'all talking about? But some of those people in there I trust. So drop in the comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel about the first initial reactions for Furiosa. And are you excited about it? Let me know in the poll. Let's see what you guys have to say. Michael 10159 said 591. I like the new Superman suit. Nice. He also said Marvel needs a slowdown. A lot of people agree with you. 80% of the chat did. The new costume of James Gunn movie looks super nice. Kenny Sparks said, be right back. Never put these clothes in the dryer. Sorry, I held you lagging. I'm not into Furiosa stuff. I've never been into that. That's why Planet of the Apes is my last movie of the month of May that I'm going to see in theaters. Okay, that's super fair. Totally fair. Happy to hear that it's in line with the first two Mad Max films. Happy early birthday, brother. I appreciate you, Candid. Appreciate I don't know which one of you guys are, but all three of you guys are awesome. Thank you. Got another star. I wasn't excited at all, but the trailers got me excited. Let's go. Let's go, Tank. Did you see The Fall Guy yet? My review is on my channel. You can check it out. Dropped it yesterday. Happy early birthday. I appreciate that. I might do a birthday stream. I'm not sure. I'm going to be off that Thursday. So I might do a midnight birthday stream. Let me know if you guys are interested in me doing a midnight birthday stream. So before I move on to the next topic, let me end this poll. Where's the poll results? Okay, 6 votes came in, 50% split. 50% of you guys said yes, 50% of you guys no. So this is not a surefire hit for my crowd, at least so far. But a lot of you guys are interested in it. Where's my thing at? We're going to be moving into the next topic, and that is going to be. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yes. Sorry, I'm making sure I have it right. Doing a little rapid fire news, and this is going to be some news topics that don't need a long thing for me to talk about it, but I wanted to share with you anyway. And this first one is going to be this. Paul Hauser may be casted as Mole Man. He's been casted in a new Fantastic Four film in an undisclosed role, but people are speculating because of his acting abilities and everything that he might be Mole Man. This is coming from Screen Rat. While popular theories suggest that Paul Walter Hauser could be voicing the Fantastic Four robot assistant Herbie, who appeared in the cast announcement poster on Valentine's Day, Hauser would perhaps better fit a widely different character in the Fantastic Four. Paul Walter Hauser deserves a bigger role in the MCU, and his potential debut as Mole Man in the MCU Phase 6 could grant him this more substantial position. Mole Man was the first villain that the Fantastic Four team ever fought in the Marvel Comics back in the 1960s. But the iconic villain was never been adapted into live action. So we'll get a fresh character, which is really, really exciting. Screen Rant also continues to say, after portraying the antagonist in the portraying antagonist in Black Klansman, which I still haven't seen, but I heard was great. Cruella, which I haven't seen, or heard was great. And Blackbird, which is a friend of the channel, Obi Thor Alliance, has been telling me to watch for like 70 million years, but I heard was great. It won an Emmy, I believe. Paul Walter Hauser has proven that he could perfect at portraying the menacing underground villain, Mole Man. Apple TV Plus Blackbird in particular saw Hauser portray sinister and serial killer Larry Hall, which could inform the more terrifying aspects of Harvey Rupert Elder, a man shunned by society due to his abrasive personality and eccentric conspiracy theories. Hauser also has the perfect stature for Mole Man, so it's very possible that the one of Marvel Comics' oldest and strangest villains could finally be making his live-action debut in Phase 6. Really, really exciting news. I think Hauser is a fantastic actor just from Cobra Kai. But I've seen him in other things other than what they named, and he is a very dynamic actor. I think what they said about him, portraying a serial killer, I think having Mole Man having a sadistic side while, we have this bright family side from the Fantastic Four will be a great synergy, right? And upgrade the character in a way where he's not a laughing stock. Because Mole Man in the comics is often a joke. Right, he's the first villain that they face. They dispatch him often. He's usually the villain of the week after his first initial run. So it'd be cool to make him more terrifying, kind of like what they did with the Vulture. Vulture for Spider-Man is kind of a laughing stock in the comics a lot of times, but the MCU upgraded him and made him a scary villain. And I think they could do the same for Mole Man. I think Hauser is a perfect actor to do that. I think he could do a great job as the voice of Herbie, but I think this will be a better role for his talents. Drop in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this casting and the live stream as well. Let's see what you guys have to say before I move on to the next one. Well, before I go on to the stuff that I miss, I have a super chat here. Oh my God, Tank Kramer, I appreciate you so much. As you see in the banner, if you give me a super chat and if it's $5 or more, I will share one of your videos to the community tab. So Tank, hit me up on the Facebook Messenger or whatever, you have my contact. Let me know what video you want me to share on my community tab. Appreciate that so much. Loving the stream, Zach. If you're in chat, click the like button. Appreciate you, man. That's oh man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Let me see what you guys have to say. Definitely hit that like button, like he said. Showing okay, yeah, we talked about that. I think they just had too much coming out. 2022. Sorry, this thing shot all the way up and is showing old stuff. Where's the stuff that I want to talk about? Furiosa. Did you see Fall Guy? Okay, happy early birthday. Should do a birthday stream. Okay. That would be awesome if you did a birthday stream. I would definitely send you a big super chat. Oh, I appreciate that. You should definitely do a birthday stream. Okay. This is looking like I'm going to be doing a birthday Q&A. Mad Max 1979, Mad Max 2, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max Fury Road, Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, Mad Max Wasteland. Here are all 6 movies that are one and will not be. Are 6 movies that are one and will not be out for a while. Oh, okay. Got you. I'm definitely going to try to check them out. I don't know if I'm going to get to check all those out before the movie comes out, but I want to check out at least the first 3. I haven't watched any of these movies since Mel Gibson hasn't been in the movies. Oh, okay. He was in the original ones. I really do hope this new Fantastic Four is good. B2, I really do hope that as well. He'd be perfect for Mole Man. I think he would be as well. You also think I should do a birthday stream. Okay, it's looking like I might be doing a birthday stream. Hauser is going to be the voice of the robot. I want him to be Mole Man, though. Yeah, like it seems like that's what they're going to do, but I really think that he should be Mole Man. Remember, this is not 100% confirmed. I should have had this as breaking gossip, not rapid fire news. I apologize about that. In the wrong section. This is not 100% confirmed. This is a theory. I haven't seen Cruella either. I need to press play at some point. Hey, let me know when you want to watch it. I'll watch it with you. Hey, the laser, what's up, man? One of the horniest fans on YouTube. I'm kidding with you. What's up? Welcome to live stream. I don't know about this. I don't really like Cruella. Okay. But did you like him in the movie? You can not like the movie, but like the performance. I just watched The Fall Guy and it was amazing. I'm really happy that you enjoyed it, man. Tell your friends about the stream. Let's get Zach to 1K. I appreciate that, man. I'm so close. So close. I have a feeling Superman's going to be better than all three Marvel movies combined. I don't know about that. Walter Hauser is in Fantastic Four, Naked Gun, Inside Out 2 as embarrassment. Wow. That man is what? Booked and busy. I really like Cruella. He was good in it. Nice. All right. Let's drop another poll. You know I love doing these polls. I'm gonna put Paul Walter Hauser PWH be Mo Man. Yes, no, secret answer. Herbie. Start that poll, and while that poll is going, hold on. My boy T, what's up? Welcome to the channel, my guy. Well, not the channel. Welcome to the live stream. He said, "Yep, let's do it. Let's definitely watch it together." Nice. Oh, okay. I don't know who you're talking about. I thought you were meant Cruella de Vil. Oh no, we were talking about the movie Cruella because Paul Hauser Walter is in that movie as a villain. So let's move on to the next topic. Is it a rapid fire news? Yes, it is. All right. Via Screen Rant. This and now the rap is confirming this, but the crap is confirms that the start of the filming for the Riddick Furiosa, which will begin in August. The film will be shot in Germany, Spain, and the UK. While some of the details of Riddick 4 have yet to be revealed, a synopsis for the film has been announced. Riddick finally returns to his home world, a place he barely remembers, and one of the fears he might have one he fears he might left in ruins. But there he finds other Furans fighting for their existence against a new monster. And some of these Furans are more like Riddick than he could ever imagine. So Vin Diesel is returning to the what's that called? The Riddick franchise. This is something I'm not familiar with, but I'm pretty sure it has fans. This was like really big movies back in the day. I don't know if you guys are excited for this, but I wanted to share with you. The filming has started. It's going to be filming in August. They have the countries picked out, so it's probably going to be gorgeous. And the movie doesn't have a release date yet, but we know it's coming. And this has been something that's been rumored since like 2013. And obviously, Vin Diesel is booked and busy. He has Fast X Part 2 coming out. He has another film that he's supposed to be a part of, but he's always prioritized Riddick over everything else because in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, he only did a cameo in this movie because he wanted to make sure he had the rights to Riddick still. So this is something that's coming. I think this is exciting. This is something that I want to get into that I've never watched. I probably will try to check out these Riddick films and see what they're about. But yeah, this is something I really want to share with you real quick. How do you guys feel about Riddick? Are you guys fans of Riddick? Are you excited to see him return to the franchise? Or is this something that you're not really going to be checking out? I'm going to end the last poll and do a new poll. Love my polls. Okay, should PWH be Bowman? With 9 votes, 88% of you guys say yes, 11% said no. So on the majority, you guys want to see him as Mole Man. But a lot of you guys want to see Mole Man, but some of you guys don't. You want him as Herbie. No, well, nobody voted for Herbie. Excited for Riddick 4. Gotta put money sign. Yes. Oh no. Let's start that poll and let's see what the live stream has to say. Also, it's been 14 years since Black Widow has been introduced to the MCU and changed my life ever since. See what I'm talking about? Love you, man. You're so hilarious. Now that we know that Superman's super suit looks like, what do you think Batman's super suit will look like? I have no idea, sir. I don't know because he's talking about it being inspired by the Brave and the Bold. So I would have to look into see what his suit looks like from there. I hope it's the purple cape with the yellow emblem, so it looks more superhero comic booky and very different from Robert Pattinson. I hope we get a more fantastical Batman in the DCU. I don't even know anything about Riddick. Never seen any of the movies. I'd rather have him seen the final Fast and Furious first before this. Well, that's going to be coming out before the final Fast and Furious. I think they finished shooting that already. But yeah, this will be coming out after. Riddick is so bad it's good. It's one of those. I like that. I've been waiting for a new Riddick. I'm so happy about this movie coming out. Nice. I've seen the Riddick movies and they aren't great, but good. He killed a guy with a coffee mug in the last movie. Stay off the pole, Zach. Oh my God, Kenny, how you gonna do that to me? I'm lurking, Zach, just multitasking, also folding laundry. Everybody out here doing laundry and listening to me. I appreciate that. I love that I'm your laundry guy. Okay, so the last of the what am I doing? Rapid fire news. We have more potential MCU news. So this is coming from Bloody Disgusting. After years of speculation, one of Breaking Bad actor has officially confirmed he'll be making his MCU debut. During a panel on the Thunder stage at CCXP, Giancarlo Esposito, because that's how you say his name properly, apparently, revealed that he will be appearing in a Marvel project, but not in the role many fans have laid out for him. After being fan cast as Professor X from the earliest whispers of mutants making their way into the MCU, Esposito says he'll play a different role, teasing that it will be coming sooner rather than later, which is very interesting and better than you could ever imagine. What could be better than Professor X? I'm kind of happy about this news. I didn't want him to play for Professor X. I think that he is a very dynamic actor that doesn't get to do a lot because he's typecasted in a lot of things. And I'm really, really excited to see what he did. They also mentioned in another article when I was looking this up, it's going to be an original character. So I don't know if that was worded correctly, meaning that they're going to be making a new MCU character for him and it's not going to be something from the comics. I think that could be very interesting. Like we got Coulson from the MCU, and he was great. I loved him as a character. We have a few other characters that are made in the MCU and they get put into the comics later and they've been awesome. So that'd be really, really cool. In the article they suggested, the films that he said very, very soon. The films that are coming up are Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Blade. It seems like Captain America: Brave New World is already filled up with a lot of characters. Thunderbolts has tons of characters already. Fantastic Four is going to be filled up already. But Blade, I think, could be a very, very interesting role for him. I think that he could do something interesting there where he is a vampire. He could be Blade's mentor. He could be a villain. He could be Dracula. He could do there's a lot of things they could do with him in the Blade franchise. And I think he would be able to do more in that. It's R-rated, hopefully it's stylized, and hopefully it's fun. And I think that he could be interesting in Blade. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys feel about Gian being potentially in Blade, being somebody says Mr. Sinister, or a bunch of different things he could do. What Marvel film that's coming up that's been announced that you think he could be in? Let me end the poll because I love doing these polls, keeping you interactive in here. You know what I mean? And let's start a new one. What should Gian be in? Let's see, Cap or I'm excited. He's a great actor. He's not a household name, unfortunately, but he's somebody that I'm excited about. And I saw somebody say Mr. Sinister. That is a very big possibility that he could be Mr. Sinister. I think that's a really good one. Let me see what you guys have to say. He said the blue cowl Cape Crusader would look fantastic. Yeah, man, I would like a blue. I don't know if I want the cowl blue. I don't know how that would translate in live action. I'm more thinking the cowl could be black and the inside of it is either blue or purple. I think that would be cool. The lady said I never do laundry. Oh, just joking. I was gonna say what? I love to see Vin do a new film that's not a part of a franchise. I agree. I think he is doing something else as well. In the article, they talked about he's working on another film other than Fast X Part 2. So it's possible that he's working on a new film in that too. So he has like 3 things he's working on. I think he's going to be Doctor Doom. I think that's really possible. Doctor Doom is a foreign character. I can see it being a problem with people, but do you love Black Widow MCU? Of course. Black Widow is awesome. I love Giancarlo to play Mr. Sinister. That's a great one, man. I haven't been feeling good today, but I'm feeling better now. How are you doing, Dave Show? Yay! Hopefully you're feeling better because Zach is here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Hope you're just feeling good. This is a good one. Could he be the VP to President Red Hulk? That's very possible. He can be in that movie and be the VP to President Hulk. He will be supervillain El Polo Loco. Okay. Laughing Lulu, welcome to the live stream. He said, only thing that is casting right now is Fantastic Four. So that seems the obvious choice. Unless he's casted a while ago, he'll appear in Thunderbolts. That's very possible. We don't know what's going on with Blade because that script has been rewritten. We don't even know who's in the cast outside of Mahershala Ali. So it's very possible that he could be casted. He said, I picked Blade. Nice. I guarantee Esposito is Herbie. That'll be hilarious. He said, blood. Yeah, I need not to work for a bit, but man, I screwed up my interview. Interview rust is pain. Oh yeah, interview rust is a big pain. Before we move on to the next segment, let's see. Says what was the poll here? Whoop, 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 whoop. I ended the poll. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let me get all these screens out of here. So, oh great, 7 votes. 42% said Fantastic Four. 28% of you guys split between Cat 4 and Blade. None of you guys think is going to be inside of the Thunderbolts. Very, very interesting. With my last segment of the regular news story segments, my last segment of the night, you guys know I'll be out here talking, yapping your ears off. Y'all love it though. Y'all love it though. We got so there is a rumor that we have a new person taking over the new Exorcist trilogy, and it's one of my favorite directors, probably all time. Looking to replicate the present-day Halloween franchise, even though that was mixed. Universal and Blumhouse has splashed out $400 million on the rights to The Exorcist and let David Gordon Green loose on what was planned as a new trilogy. But then the results of The Exorcist Believer were more financially and critically horrifying than the film was scary, and Green opted to move on to pastures anew. Still intent on making at least one more movie, the studio and production company have now turned to someone who has plenty of experience bringing successful scares to the screen, Mike Flanagan, who I'm big fan of. And I think this is a perfect choice to refresh the Exorcist franchise and finish off the trilogy. The writer-director who has been responsible for the big screen likes of Oculus, which is a great film, underrated, Before I Wake, Dr. Sleep, which is underrated, and the Netflix terror titles like Haunting of Hill House, amazing, Midnight Mass, amazing. I haven't seen The Fall of House of Usher. I'm definitely going to go back and watch that. Among others, would reportedly be given free creative reign to do what he wants with Exorcist Deceiver. So whether it continues the story of Believer, definite hints were dropped at the end of the film, or goes off on a fresh tangent remains to be seen. So yeah, this is not 100% confirmed, but I think that it will be a fantastic job of them casting and having him direct and write this film. This guy has done some of my favorite films. Hush is something I want to talk about that I think he did really great on. Oculus is another great film. A lot of people like Dr. Sleep, even though it didn't do financially well. But so long as they give him a modest budget, because he doesn't really bring in box office. A lot of his films don't do well at the box office. He does great with TV shows as well. Like I said, Haunted Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, and I heard The House of Usher is a great show as well. And he has a plethora of different great kind of films. I think Mike Flanagan can breathe new life. This is kind of like what happened with the Apes trilogy, where we had the original Planet Apes film of the reboot, and then it did okay, but creatively they wanted something more, and it brought Matt Reeves in, and he did the final 2 films, and those films are amazing. I think that could be something that could be done here, where he's a Matt Reeves like character, where Matt Reeves didn't really have the financial backing in a lot of his movies until that trilogy, and now that's why you got the Batman and things like that. So I think this is Mike Flanagan's chance. So you're definitely going to see Carrie Siegel, his wife, in this movie. She's in every single thing he does, and if it's true that they give him full reign over the film, she's definitely gonna be in it, and she's a horror actress, so I have no problem with that. He also did Gerald's Game with her in it, and that was really really good. So I'm really really excited to see what Mike Flanagan does if he does actually get the job. I'm gonna drop a poll in the comments down in the poll in the thing. And are you excited? Excited for Mike to take on, what's the word I'm looking for? Exorcist. Yes, no, and a secret answer. Poll has been started. Let me know. How do you guys feel about potentially Mike Flanagan taking over the Exorcist franchise? Scottish Geek Guy, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here, man. Howdy. I'll start that. Scottish Geek Guy, huge Mike Flanagan fan. Midnight Mass is an underrated masterpiece. I agree. Oh my god, I love that show. It is slow moving, but I think that is phenomenal. Phenomenal show. Love that show. It hit me right in the feels all the way. So I think he's a fantastic director. I think he's a great writer. I think that with the right producer, he can make it commercial enough where people will gravitate toward it, and it has the Exorcist franchise on it. I think what happened with The Shining is the fact that the movie was called Doctor Sleep and not called The Shining Doctor Sleep. So people understood it was a prequel or a sequel to The Shining. They should have did that. So I think where it's saying The Exorcist, people will come. And low-key, I didn't have a problem with Exorcist Believer. It wasn't a great film. Well, I actually thought it was great, but I understand why people didn't like it. Hey, Nanette wants to see it. Cool. Scottish Ski Guy says slow loving. Yeah, man. Slow. I love slow movies too when they're done right. Okay, let's move into another fun segment of mine. That is going to be So buy, rent, or sell, the segment where we watch trailers together, and you either say you're gonna buy, which means you're gonna definitely go check it out in theaters or streaming, depending where it comes out. Rent, meaning that you're gonna wait for streaming for the movie or rent it digitally, or sell, meaning that you are not gonna watch this movie at all. You are gonna pass. Let me know after we watch these trailers. We have 3 trailers, one big one and some other stuff. Two big ones and one that I found that looks interesting. Let me know after we watch trailers if you buy, rent, or sell. And StreamYards, why are you doing this to me? Okay, boom, there we go. That's where I want it to be. Let's go 1080p, baby. So this is gonna be the Despicable Me official trailer number 2. Let me know if you buy, rent, or sell this trailer. Boom. Oh man, that was fun. I really, really like that. I'm gonna go check it out. I like this, like I said before. Whoa. Relax. I'm already gonna get a copyright already. Relax. Playing another trailer. What are you doing? Yeah, I really, really like the Despicable Me movies, and the Minion films. It just touches a part of me. Whoa, that sounded crazy. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I like these movies. I think they're really, really fun. Has a little bit of adult humor in there, but it's really kiddish. I don't know. I just have a great time. I have the nostalgic feels for the first one. It was one of my first movies I watched in 3D. So I'm definitely gonna check this out. I like the whole them getting powers and everything like that. The whole gag was hilarious. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel. Are you gonna buy, rent, or sell Despicable Me 4? Let me see what you guys gotta say. I love the Exorcist movies. Nice. Exorcist is made from a trash company, Blumhouse. They make really awful movies, but Jason Blum seems like a nice guy. Only movie I like from them is Megan and Black Phone. Everything else can woof. I'm not saying that out loud. Slow moving for sure, but so genuinely emotional. The scene in Midnight Mass where the leading lady talks about what she thinks what happens when you die is one of the best written acted scenes. I 1000% agree. This become a monopoly. Universal is going to copyright claim you. Yeah, I know, but I'm not monetized, so I don't really worry about that right now. Man, I wish I wish I watched Midnight Mass. I just finished Baby Reindeer. I need to go back to Shogun. Yeah, the watch list is heavy, bro. I love all the Exorcist movies except for Believer. That's fair. Banana. Rent for Despicable Me. Want all the other ones to come out on 4K first. I got you. You're a physical media guy. Banana. I can't lie. There are very few franchises that outright hate. Despicable Me is one of them. Damn, man. You're no fun. Never seen any of the Minion movies. That's fair. I want the Minions disintegrated. Wow. Jesus, Kenny. Bye. Once I watch the first 3. Oh my God. Oh man. Will Ferrell and Sofia Vergara will play the villains. Nice. You've been thunderstruck. Disintegrated. Why would you do this? Another $1 billion movie? I think so. The kiddies will come out. I was shocked when the other Minions movie made $1 billion. And there's adults too. People dress up as the Minions and go. 80s kids for 90 cents. Bye. Yes. We'll be in there. The Mega Minions look like the tumor in my brain got bigger. Oh my God. Sell to Satan for the 6. Hey, why would you do this? This will look good in 3D. That's a fact. Hey, Tank, bye. Nice. Mama Bear Doll said rent. Okay, that's fair. She'll check it out later. Nanette said sell. No. She's not watching that. She said, why the 6th dimension, Kenny? Unfrosted was an interesting movie for what it is. I'm not talking about that movie. Kenny with haterade for Minions. Facts. The Minions are annoying. Aw, Kenny, LMAO. All right. Let's move on to the next trailer. This is an indie movie from IFC, which have been doing some really cool looking movies lately. It's called Ghostlight. It won an award at where is it? At the Independent Film Festival in Pennsylvania, where Kenny Sparks is from. So I'm interested to see what this is about. So this is gonna be my trailer reaction to what the heck is the name of this movie again? Ghostlight. And yeah, let me know if you buy, rent, or sell the film. Why is this up here? Move.
Daisy has had plenty of chances already.
Get out of the street!
Are you kidding?
This is her last one.
Oh my God.
Did you reach out to the therapist I recommended?
Am I supposed to go in there or something?
Some
It's a
parents
whimsical indie
choose
film.
to. It's really up to you.
I'll be back in an hour.
Oh, my love.
How long have you been doing skits?
Few years.
See you later.
Where are you going?
I'm meeting Mikey for beer.
Again?
You liar.
You know, my friend, her whole family goes to family therapy, and they all talk about their feelings together. Because she's not the only problem.
Oh.
Daisy!
Say hi to Mom, cheater!
Excuse me.
Oh, God. Is this a threesome?
It's for a play.
What play?
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
I think
that
it's
was
really great
hilarious.
that you found a place where you feel welcome, Daisy. I just don't want to screw that up for you.
You should have told me.
I know.
I won't judge.
The lines are the easy part. The hard part is the emotional journey.
What happened to them?
Here's a hint. It's a tragedy.
You're shaking.
It seemed like you might want a chance of being somebody else.
When things get hard, you either blow up or bail. It's a bad habit.
Don't show the whole movie, indie movie.
There you
I
go.
like to do.
You're happy.
Okay, weirdo.
Many of us live our lives repressing our emotions because out there they can be a liability. But in here, we can put those into good use.
Good luck, honey.
You don't say good luck. It's break a leg.
Break a leg.
Oh, she joins it? I like this. Even though I feel like I know how the movie is going to go because they show the whole movie in the trailer, I want to see it for myself, as Kenny Sparks would say. This is a buy for me. This is the kind of indie films that I love. These are the kind of films where people say, oh, there's no original movies. Everything's a sequel and blah, 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 blah. I don't watch movies in theaters. I wait for streaming. That I'm like, okay, well, you didn't go see this. So that's why we don't get original movies. And this is why we don't get different actors. And it's always the same actors because you don't go check out original films. It looks fun. It looks cute. It looks like it's going to be really, really funny. That scene in the theater was hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy this. I'm going to check it out. If not too many big releases are coming out when it comes out. But yeah, this is definitely something I'm going to check out. Let's see. He said, I'm getting a vibe. Some people don't like Minions. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Minions. I would rent, but I do think this movie, the first movie that will have a declining box office compared to the other ones. I can see that. I can see 850 million. 800 million for the floor. Yeah, that's like the lowest it will go. I will buy. It looks interesting. It does look interesting. I love we're getting movie trailers we used to get 4 years ago. Yeah, that's true. He said, feelings? Yeah, man, feelings. Hey, the net says bye. She's gonna be in the theater with me. 80s Kid said sell, not for her. I mean him. Mama Bear Doll says sell, not for her. Tank says it's a buy for me. It looks funny and interesting. Yes. My room had the bisexual lighting to the point that I couldn't see the trailer on my screen. Oh, what? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's move on to the next trailer. This is one of the most anticipated films of the year for a long time. This is from Francis Ford Coppola, Megalopolis. It's been looking for a buyer for a long time, starring Adam Driver. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think I've ever seen any of his films. If I have, I don't remember. But I'm a big fan of Adam Driver. So let's see what he got. This is my trailer reaction to Megalopolis. In the live stream, and if you're watching this after, let me know if you buy, rent, or sell this trailer. Is this on the what's that thing called? That new thing that just does the VFX all around? Oh man, I'm forgetting what it's called. Because this has like a weird like ethereal feel to it. Like he's only on that, but none of the other stuff is tangible. The volume. The angular way they're doing it and design is pretty cool. Oh, what's about to happen?
Time, stop!
Oh! He can stop time. Oh, this is him testing it out. This is a crazy way to test this out, bro. You could have died. It seems like this is like a full scene from the thing. This doesn't seem like this was cut up via trailer, but this is, oh, look, cloud stop. Ooh. I'm interested now. That's it. That's all we get. I like this trailer, but I don't think this trailer sold it for me. I think that it is a sell for me. I know some people love Francis Ford Coppola. I'm not familiar with his films, but I think I definitely want to go check it out. But I need to see something else. I think that was like a small clip. I think I was kind of like, oh, what is this about? And then he did the time freeze thing. I was like, oh, I'm invested. I think this looks really, really interesting. For me personally, this is a sell for right now. But maybe when another trailer comes out, it'll be a buy because it looks like it could be really, really interesting once I get a real feel of what the movie is going to be about. But I like Adam Driver. So I'm definitely intrigued, like Mama Bear Doll said. Drop in the comments down below. Let me know what you feel about the trailer. Is this the best trailer you saw out of the three? Let me know which one was your favorite and what you choose for buy, rent, or sale. Let's see what you guys say in the comments. I'm not sure if I'll be able to go see it in theaters, but I'm going to ask the person that go to see movies if he will take me to see this. Oh, nice. If they will take me to go see this. Yeah, definitely. That'll be awesome. Mama Bear, what you doing, Jump? That looks like the volume. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it does look like the volume. But it looks pretty cool. I think the early images I saw at first didn't look that great, but in motion it looks better. Bye. It's a Coppola movie. It's going to be an amazing movie. One of the best directors of all time. That's really big words from you, Tank. I don't think I've seen any of his movies, so I'm not sure. 80s Kid said sell. Mama Bear says buy. Nanette said buy. Ben Buster, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. He said Coppola, I'm sold. That's all you need to hear. It was Coppola. Buy, definitely for me. I like Adam Driver. Yeah, the only thing is it didn't sell for me either, but I'm definitely intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Rent hasn't done it for me yet. That's fair. Adam Driver has a hit and miss movie wise. Yeah, he doesn't press he doesn't pick the best projects to elevate him all the time. He just does what he thinks he's interested in. I don't think he even cares if it sells well or not. I don't even know what I watched. We know Kenny is voting for DM4 as the best. Of course. Despicable Me is his favorite franchise of all time. He likes it more than Lion King. Bin Buster. So he busts bins? Yeah, looks like it. So that was the end of buy, rent, or sell. This was really, really fun. I have a poll up right now. I'm going to leave it up because we just finished watching the trailer for that. We're going to move it on to the next segment. This, guys, this has been really, really fun. Let me see. Where is my stuff at? We're going to be moving on to Attack of the Box Office. Do I have it? Yeah, I do have it set up already. Let's talk about it. This is going to be this weekend box office that just passed with The Fall Guy debuting. That was a big film. Tarot, which I found out I've been saying wrong this whole time. I thought it was Tarot, but it's actually Tarot. Star Wars Episode 1 re-released, which is huge if you look at it in the box office. Challengers, is Challengers second week. Godzilla Kong Empire is still there. New Empire, Civil War, Unsung Hero debuted, I think. No, it was there already. Dropped from 1 to 2. Kung Fu Panda 4, Abigail. All these films are still here. We have a couple films here that just recently came out. We're going to talk about all the narratives and everything that's talking about in terms of box office. So The Fall Guy debuted at 27 million. They kind of rounded it up to 28 mil for the reports. And oh my god, my Funko Pops are falling. That's the first. Sorry guys, hold on. I knew one day that my Funko Pops was gonna fall on live stream. I knew it. Knew it was gonna happen. Just didn't know when. Okay, stay there. So yeah, with The Fall Guy, it just shows that maybe Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt doesn't have the superstar power just because they were Oscar nominated. They were in the 2 biggest movies of last year. And maybe it wasn't them. It was the films. It was the hype around them. It wasn't them because this film underperformed from what they thought it was going to. A lot of people thought it was going to go between like 30 to 40 million. It did 28. So it is underperforming. Unfortunately, the budget was not super duper high for what I remember. I'm going to look it up right now. The Fall Guy budget. It's 130 million. So it was pretty high. So this is not going to be great for it because it's going to probably have a steep drop. The reviews have been not bad, but middling. Some people don't like it. Some people do. Some people are like, this is okay. Some people love it. So it's all over the place. Hold on. Let me see the cinema score. Let me see The Fall Guy cinema score. Let's see. Damn, The Fall Guy falls flat. Damn, why they had to do it like that? So it got an A- cinema score. So it might hold. It might hold with this 27 million. It might not drop too hard next week. I know it has some competition we're going to be talking about coming out, but it might have some competition coming out this week. But yeah, The Fall Guy may hold. It might do good. It might even stay number 2. It's definitely not staying number 1 with what movie is coming out this Friday. But this is just showing so far, a lot of people talked about how Ryan Gosling is not a box office draw, and unfortunately it looks like he's still not, unfortunately, even though he's one of the best actors on the planet. One of the big things is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace re-release was number 2 with 8 million. The fact that this movie did 8 million on a re-release and is so old is very, very impressive. It does show the weakness of the box office, unfortunately, that it made it into the top 2 on an 8 million and nothing else. None of the new movies were at 10 million. The Challengers having its mixed reviews only at 30 million. I think the budget was 50. So it may match the budget. It's probably not going to do a lot. It dropped less than 50%, which is pretty good considering the cinema score was low and stuff like that. Zendaya is still looking for that star-making role that is going to be like she's the solo person. I think she's a fantastic actress. She just really needs to find a franchise where she can star in it and do a great job. Taro, which is a horror movie that they expected to debut around like 8 to 10 million, underperformed as well. It debuted at 6. Screen Gems is not really a big name like Blumhouse and things like that. This is another PG-13 horror film coming out, and unfortunately, the trailers didn't entice people. Word of mouth is not good for this film. I haven't seen one good thing about it. Most of I hear about it is that it has potential, but it's not good. It's like they don't utilize it, and the acting is not great, which, in a horror movie, the acting doesn't have to be amazing. But I think it's really bad for some of these young people that are in this. Some of these people on here are young actors that seem like they're on the rise, like Avantika Vanderpool, was in a really good job in Mean Girls musical. Jacob Batalon, who hasn't really seen success outside of Spider-Man. Obviously, he's not really that big of a part of that. Wolfgang Novagrass is another person that's on the up and coming, and Humberly Gonzalez. These are some of the people. Dane Bradley. These are some of these young actors that are in this film that are up and coming. That's been in other projects, but I just don't see it for them in terms of bringing people in for this. And the what's bad is that people are saying the acting is bad. That's the part that's not good for them. It's the fact that if they're saying there's not a really good performance in it. Even though Godzilla is on digital and you can rent this film, it's not on official streaming yet. Only dropped 37%, still in the top 10, doing really good. Civil War is getting ready to make back its budget. It's at 62 million worldwide, only dropped 48%. Which is really, really good in its 4th weekend, despite how divisive the film has been. Kung Fu Panda continues to be a success, only dropping 30%. We're definitely getting 5 and really, really excited for that franchise to continue. Abigail's not doing as great as people wanted it to, especially with how people hype the film up. It's already going to be on digital. We're going to talk about that. Bowing out. It's going to be bowing out at like probably 25 million. Maybe might get. I don't think it's going to get to 30 million, unfortunately. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire continues to not do well, and that's available on digital. Ministry of Ungodly Warfare is a complete flop, unfortunately. This had a really high budget, only making 18 million so far, and it's already available to rent. And Doom Part 2, obviously it's getting physical. I'm getting my physical copy tomorrow. Really excited, but did really, really well. I think if they didn't release it on digital so soon, that it could have did better. But yeah, Doom Part 2 dropping out of the top 10 soon. Dragon Keeper debuted. It's a limited release at 426,000. And then Monkey Man and a lot of these films that have been coming out the last couple of weeks, like Boy Kills World, is not doing well. Or just number 10 already. It dropped out of the top 10. Is that what's going on? 9, 10. Wait, why is these 12? Why is these numbers off? Hold on. 1. Oh, because I don't have it all the way. There we go. That makes more sense. Monkey Man's 14. Boys Kilroy dropped out of the top 10. First Omen out of the top 10. So a lot of these movies that came out earlier, a lot of people didn't really go see. I saw TV Glow debuted, did a very limited release, not wide yet. I think it goes wide next week. And there's a bunch of other smaller films that debuted that's going to go wide later. So yeah. That is my breakdown of the domestic box office. Before I get back to the chat, let's get through the whole attack of the box office. Let's talk about the streaming numbers. On iTunes, I was just talking about how Frozen Empire did not do well in theaters. And one of the main reasons is probably because people were waiting for it to come home. And yeah, people are watching it at home. It's the number 1 film on iTunes to watch at home. Rental at $20, purchase at $25. $20 is like the price of a ticket. You go sit home and watch it. And with how the movie hasn't done really great view-wise, I understand. Number 2 is Doom Part 2, of course. That's another reason why people are probably not going to see the movie in theaters as much. Acadian is already available to rent. I'm definitely going to check that out. $7 rental. Definitely going to go check that out. Chief of Station is a film that I'd never heard of, but pretty sure it didn't really go in theaters for that long. Abigail, like I was saying before, is already available to rent on iTunes because, it's not a hit like people thought. Madam Web, which is interesting, it got a discount. It's in the top 10. It's now on Netflix, I believe, so that's a big thing. Land of Bad, also on Netflix. New Life, which I never heard of, which I want to check out, is a horror film. $7 rental. Monkey Man is finally up to rental if you didn't get to see it in theaters, and Kung Fu Panda rounds out the top 10. And then when it comes to streaming on Netflix, in the United States, Anyone But You, the Sony deal has been working really well for Netflix and Sony. Anyone But You is doing really good on here. 2 weeks at number 1. We have The Judge. Unfrosted is number 3. I'm going to be very, very interested to see what the second week drop for that's going to be, because I heard bad things about it. We have The Great Wall, which came out a long time ago. Mills Girl, which is number 5. Let's see if it crawls up as people see it. The Jenna Ortega fans come and see it. And then we have a mixture of old movies in the top 10. Not a lot of great things going on in this. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let me end this poll first. Which one was your favorite from the buy, rent, or sale? So with 10 votes, Megalopolis was most of you guys' favorite. That's great. At 50%. Despicable Me 4 was 30, and then Ghostlight was 20. So yeah, the big more franchises is what you guys are looking forward to. Let's see what you guys have to say in the thing. Please don't time me out, Kenny. Yo, you forgot. He can definitely do that. Ding ding ding. This proves most people still love Star Wars. Yeah, of course people love Star Wars. I think a lot of the hate is in a bubble, and a lot of casual fans do not care. Challenges is only watched by Tom Holland for the reasons. Yeah, no, that's not true. Not the Funkos. Yeah, I froze. Oh damn. Attack of the Funkos. Yeah, man. Funkos was just out here attacking me. Dracula, Outsiders, Apocalypse Now, Godfather, Jack, American Graffiti. Coppola's a legend. When your favorite director takes inspiration from Coppola, you know he's one of the best. Okay, I haven't seen a lot of those films. Actually, I haven't seen none of them. I bought Apocalypse Now because I want to watch it, but I haven't watched the other ones. Definitely have to add all those hits to the watch list. Maybe I might do a Throwback Thursday and add him on the list and just watch all his movies and review them that I haven't seen. You love Funko Pops? I do too. Ghostbusters at 10. Yikes. Yeah, it's not doing well. They discounted Madam Web? Of course. It was hit at Netflix. They have to compete with the fact that people could watch it on the biggest streaming platform. New Life, there's a movie called New Life, and it's a horror movie from 2014, and they're making another one 10 years later. Oh, nice. Did not know that. Definitely the weakest movie of the year so far, minus Doom Part 2 and Challengers and Immaculate. Damn. What do you think will end up in Gunn's Justice League? Oh, you're asking me about Justice League stuff. We'll get to the Q&A. Let's get to the last segment of the night, and then we'll get into the Q&A. You can ask me any questions you like. What we talked about what's happened to this box office this weekend. We talked about what's coming out this. We talked about the box office and the streaming and all that stuff that's coming out. And now we're going to talk about what's coming next. What is coming next in physical, streaming, and in theaters? We have some interesting things coming out. This is going to be Blu-ray.com. This is some of the physical stuff we have coming out. We have The Crow. Sorry about the ad here. We have The Crow coming out on 4K, the original one. This was supposed to line up with the new one. This was supposed to, the new Crow remake was supposed to come out this week, but they pushed it because they didn't want Bill Skarsgård's both action films coming out at the same time. So they pushed it. So we're getting The Crow 4K early. Other than that, we have High Noon, which is a 1952 classic on 4K. The Crow Steelbook on 4K, which I want to get. It might probably sell out by the time I try to get it. They have One from the Heart, which I never heard of. It was a 1982 film on 4K. They have another Crow Steelbook, which looks pretty cool. And Addams Family 1 and 2 double pack that you can check it out. And Spider Labyrinth, for some reason, they don't have a picture. Let me know in the comments down below which 4K or Blu-ray DVD you're going to be getting, and if you pre-ordered anything pretty cool. Let's talk about what's streaming for you to rent this coming week. Like I said before, Abigail is available to stream. Unfortunately, it's not the box office hit that we thought it was going to be, so you can check it out at home at a decent cost. It's not what's it called, discounted just yet. Oh, damn it, Zach, I closed it out by mistake. I was trying to close out one screen and I closed out everything. Let me fix that. Share the screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Do the thing. There we go. All right. We're back in action. Ghostbusters is available to rent, sale, and it's going to be on Netflix in July. So if you're willing to wait to July to check it out, you definitely can do that. But if you want to rent it, you can check it out or buy it on iTunes and anywhere you can rent stuff. La Chimera, which is a film from last year that I heard really great things about, is also available to buy at a cheap $15 and a very cheap $6 rental. And it's going to be on Hulu in September. La Chimera is about just out of jail and still searching for his late beloved Benamia. Crumpled English archaeologist Arthur reconnects with his wayward, cruel crew of Tamburini accomplices, a happy-go-lucky collective what's all these big words? Grave robbers who survive by looting tombs and fencing the ancient treasures they dig up. Arthur isn't interested in artifacts, though he's seeking a legendary door to the underworld but that sounds kind of like what's the word? Indiana Jones. But leaning more into the supernatural. I like that. Wicked Little Letters, which came out last year, is also available to rent, will be on Netflix in August. Founders Day, which I heard terrible things about, is available to rent for $12.99. Oh no, buy for $12.99, rent for $6. They're not sure yet where it's going to be in terms of streaming yet. So if you were interested in checking it out, you can definitely rent it for a cheap $6. Housekeeping and Beginners is also available to buy and rent, and that is going to be on Peacock in June. So if you want to wait, and Kim Video is the sale price is $10 and the rental price is $6. So that's very, very cheap. So yeah, there's a couple of different things that's coming out this week. Big one is One Life. I heard good things about that as well. You can rent it for $6. So those are the things that are coming out for you to rent and buy on digital. And the last thing is, it's not that many movies that's coming out in theaters. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the biggest thing right now. That's projecting to make $50 million at the box office. Is that going to do that? I have no idea. But I'm very, very interested. I have my tickets to go watch it at RPX. I'm super, super excited. Tara already came out, so we don't got to worry about that. We'll see what happens with the box office there. We have a weird movie called Not Another Church Movie, which it sounds like it's going to be like another teen movie, another superhero movie, kind of that kind of film. Did not know we were getting that. Chris Pine's directorial debut, Pool Man will be limited release if you're interested in that. Gasoline Rainbow, which is an indie film I heard really good things about, will also be releasing. And Aisha, which will be starring Letitia Wright, obviously from Black Panther, and Josh O'Connor, who was in Challengers, is going to be here. It's about a young Nigerian woman seeking asylum in Ireland and struggles to maintain hope and dignity against the looming threat of deportation. So that is the end of what's next. We are now in the Q&A section. You can ask me anything you would like for the next 10 to 15 minutes about anything, any topic you would like. Where is my thing at? Banner. Oh, Q&A. There we go. Let me see what you guys got to say. I don't know if it's a remake or not, but it's the same name. Oh, okay. Bring on the Kingdom. Nice. I pre-ordered my 4K Crow Steelbook. Nice. I wish I did that. Both Crow Steelbooks are completely sold out. The Walmart exclusive and Amazon, of course it is. I didn't get the chance to see Abigail in theaters. Excited to check it out. Hey, first of all, welcome, Sully, to the live stream. Yeah, man, you should definitely check it out. It's a fun time. I'm not getting any right now, but when I get money, I'm planning on getting Addams Family 1 and 2. Nice. Come May, I'm going to buy Abigail. Nice. Hey, this kid is doing good. Seeing Kingdom on Thursday afternoon. I'm happy for you, man. Seeing Kingdom on Tuesday. I guess that's next week, Tuesday. Got to get my tickets for Apes. Nice. Zach, what do you think of the Acolyte second trailer? I have not watched the second trailer for Acolyte. I'm not very interested in the show after watching the first trailer, so I'm probably not going to watch any more trailers. I'm just going to watch the show when it comes out. I have a couple questions here that I starred from earlier. So Malcolm, aka Mr. Awesome, was here earlier. He said, "What's up, Zach? I saw Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire and Godzilla X Kong, and I'm excited for the summer movie season. What movies are you excited about? I'm so hyped to see the Superman movie." So some summer movies I'm excited to see is going to be obviously Furiosa. I'm really excited to see that. Deadpool and Wolverine I'm really excited about. There's a movie called Tuesday from A24 I'm very interested in checking out. I saw this TV Glow I'm interested in seeing. And I'm trying to think. There's other movies that's coming out that I can't think of that are smaller that I'm really, really excited to see. But those are a couple that I'm really excited about, and I'm excited for Superman. I'm a big Superman fan. He's my favorite DC hero. I'm really excited to see what James Gunn does with it. I just ordered off Walmart Obi-Wan on 4K because they're all sold out. Amazon was a 2-month wait to get it on Amazon. Cool. I'm happy you're getting it. This movie I ordered books and a mug. I didn't get any movies. Oh, this month I ordered books and a mug. What kind of mug did you order, Nanette? And what books? Zach, have you started Return to the King yet? No, I have not. I'm gonna get asked this all the time. Have you heard Dua Lipa's new album, by the way? No, I have not listened to Dua Lipa new album just yet. Definitely gonna check it out. I like her. What do you think will end up on Gunn's Justice League besides the trio? What I hope for is the original 7. So, like, obviously, Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman. That's the trio. Flash, and then the other trio, which is right below them, the B trio, is Flash, Aquaman, and Green Lantern. And then that 7th guy, we'll see. It could be Hawk Woman. It could be Cyborg. It could be Martian Manhunter. We're getting Hawk Girl live action, right? She's gonna be in Superman Legacy. So I'm not sure if she's gonna be part of the Justice League. She might be part of the Justice Society of America, which I think could be interesting. We had Cyborg already, and I can see him not wanting to do Cyborg because of that. And we technically had Martian Manhunter live action in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but since that wasn't in theaters, he might go completely left and do something different. So I'm really excited to see what he does. There's Vixen he can do. He can add Mr. Terrific. He can do other superheroes that we haven't seen and add them to the 7, elevate somebody that's obscure, which is his thing. So I'm really excited. One thing I'll say about the Justice League 7 is that they represent they represent different annals of DC in a very interesting way. So Superman is the alien. He represents the other that looks like us. Batman is the detective. Oh, obviously, and Superman also is the journalism. Batman's the other. He's the vigilante. He's the standard for vigilantism, and he's the billionaire. So he kind of connects with all the billionaires. Wonder Woman is the fighter. She's the warrior. She's the war. She deals with war, and she does like kind of like fantastical stuff, Greek mythology and stuff like that. Green Lantern's the cop. He's space. Aquaman's under the sea. He's magic. Flash is science. CSI. Things like that. Who else? Yeah, the Green Lantern's cop, and then the 7th person should match that. Martian Manhunter usually matches the opposite side of Superman, where he is the alien too. He's also the other, but he's the other that doesn't look like us, which that's always an interesting dynamic, and I think that's why he's portrayed as black a lot of the times. So that Superman white, Martian Manhunter black thing really like meshes really well, and that can be interesting seeing it live action. But if they do something like Cyborg, that can be also in a scientific, he stems science and then like alien science in a way. So that'll be really, really interesting. So there's a lot of different ways he can go with it. I just think he needs to do that, and then you can spread out and you can get into a bunch of different things when you do that. You could get a lot of, or you could do a magic user. You could do Constantine or Zatanna. Let me see what you guys got to say. Hopefully Walmart sends me my Doom Part 2 shipped email soon. Yeah, hopefully, man. Top 5 movies on your unseen bucket list. Ooh, let's see. I have my watch list on my letterbox. I'm going to check it out now and see. I need to add more to my letterbox, though. I'm pretty sure there's more things on here that I haven't seen. So some of the things that I haven't seen, actually, none of these films I'm like rushing to see. I've already watched the Jason Bourne film. So I want to see Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I heard that movie is really, really good. I want to see I Saw the Devil. I'm really excited to check that out. You said 5, right? So Vicky Cristina Barcelona, I Saw the Devil. Old Boy, I want to check out. I want to finally get to watch Godfather. And maybe The Matrix. Heard so many things about it. Without saying Zendaya, Chalamet, or Dan Stevens, who is an actor you think is primed to have 2024 to remember? Zendaya, Chalamet, or Dan Stevens? Can I say? Oh, you said Chalamet, so I can't say Timothée Chalamet. To remember Interesting. That's hard because those are like the primary people that's been in multiple films. Zendaya's been in Doom Part 2. She had Challengers. Dan Stevens has been in Godzilla and Abigail, doing really great. And then Chalamet obviously is my favorite performance of the year. Let me look at my list. I think Emma Stone with Kinds of Kindness is primed to have a big year in terms of performances. I think that what's her name from Drive Away Dolls, which I liked, Margaret Qualley, I think, because she's also in that film. I think she could do a great job and have a big showing. I think Sydney Sweeney is primed to do that as well. Other than that, I don't know who else is in big movies. Those are the ones top of my head. What villains would you pick for Brave and the Bold? I'm thinking Freeze, Croc, Clayface, and all the obscure wacky villains. So I'm there with you. I want Man-Bat. That's the villain I've been looking for a long time. I really want a Man-Bat movie. I think that would be very, very interesting. I think that would be really, really fun. I think the dynamic there, if you watch the Batman animated series and how that played out, I think that would be really, really cool. I'm down for Man-Bat. Zach, what is your favorite movie you have seen this week? Well, the week just started. I haven't watched any movies this week. I haven't watched anything yet. So I want to watch The Idea of You on Prime Video. I want to watch. There's a couple of things I want to watch. I want to see. Obviously, I want to finally watch Return of the King. Got to really try to carve out 4 hours and watch that movie. There's another movie, Turtles All the Way Down. I want to see. There's a couple of things that are able to rent that I want to rent and watch. But yeah, I haven't watched anything yet. For me, Anya Joy is going to show off. She can do action movies now too. New Mutants doesn't count. It sucked. Damn. Kal-El will disagree with you. But yeah, that's a good one. I think Anya Joy, just based off those early reactions, I think she's a great actress. I think that she's going to pull it off. She's going to upgrade to big mainstream movies. Top 5 movies you fell asleep on. The Boy and the Heron, Matrix. What else I fell asleep watching? Ooh, has there been any movies from this year that I fell asleep? I don't fall asleep on movies a lot. I gotta think about it. Is there any movies I fell asleep on this year? Stop motion, I had to pause and watch it because it's very, very slow. So that's 3. I had to pause that and watch that another time. Is there anything else I kind of almost fell asleep on? Late Night of the Devil, I had to pause because I almost fell asleep on that. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost kind of fell asleep on Snowpiercer a little bit. I think it's a great film, but it's just slow in the beginning. I'm gonna keep asking you if you watch Return of the King because I want to make sure you watch it. I'm going to watch it. You don't have to do that. He's laughing. Top 5 talking animals in movie or television. Man, Kenny Sparks hit me with these questions. I'm gonna have to cheat and look at the list. I don't know those off the top of my head. Talking animals. Oh, first of all, Ted. Ted is definitely in there. Right off the top of my head, movie. Ted is definitely one. I guess Caesar. Caesar is one. Did Air Bud talk? I don't think Air Bud talked. Who else? What other movies where they're talking animals? Babe, I guess. Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King. And Garfield. The Mug is a Jurassic Park park ranger. Nice. Top 3 season finales. Ooh, season finales. So I up there with the season finales is Dark series finale, one of the best shows of all time. What's that show on Apple TV Plus? Oh my god. Severance, the season finale of that blew my mind. One of the best season finales I've ever seen. Arrow season 4. Is this? Let me make sure I'm saying the right one. Arrow season 4 finale. I just want to see if they show a picture so I know what I'm talking about. Not news. Give me the images. No. Okay, no. It's not that one. I'm always mixing up seasons. Is it season 5? Yeah, so yeah, Arrow season 5 finale was phenomenal. I wish they followed up with and really landed it on the next season, but that whole episode I was like, whoa. So those are my 3. What role do you think fits Austin Butler? Austin Butler. Let me drink water. That's why I'm saying things. Booster Gold, Aquaman, or Green Arrow. I could see him doing a really great Aquaman. I think he would murder it. And when I say murder it, I mean murder it to do Green Arrow. I love him as Green Arrow. John, what's up? Welcome to the live stream, baby. Hey, Zach. What's Zach? Hey, what's Zach? I guess he's saying, well, hey, what's up, Zach? Sorry I'm late to the stream. I wanted to ask, with all the hype regarding Superman, you think we'll get footage by the end of the year? I'm digging the suit as well. Not perfect, though. I do think we're getting a teaser trailer soon. I think we're going to get one in front of Deadpool and Wolverine. I think that's why he's doing this now. I think we're going to get a teaser trailer in front of Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know this for a fact, obviously. I have no inside information. Just for the fact that we've gotten an image. It's out in the wild now. He's confirming that the date is July. I think the hype train for Superman, the James Gunn version, is going to start. And I think we're going to, because Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be such a big film, a big superhero film, I think he's going to drop a trailer in front of that movie. You watched the Jason Bourne trilogy. What did you think of them, Zach? I love the Jason Bourne films, even though it's not a trilogy. There's 4 films, well, 5 films. I guess the spinoff. Yeah, it's 5 films. But I love that. I love that franchise. It's one of my top 5 favorite action franchises of all time. I think it was phenomenal. The movies just kept getting better and better. Well, I think 3 is the best, but I don't mind the spinoff. And did we watch the 5th one? Yeah, we watched the 5th one, and it was good. What movies were you really hyped for you that and lived up to that hype? Doom Part 2, 1000% lived up to the hype. Civil War lived up to the hype. Infinity War lived up to the hype. Endgame lived up to the hype. Are you talking about this year or just in general? If we're talking about from this year, Civil War lived up to the hype for me. What else was Challenges lived up to the hype for me. Late Night the Devil lived up to the hype for me. Fortunately, Fall Guy didn't. Monkey Man lived up to the hype for me. Yeah, those are a couple that really lived up to the hype for me from this year alone. Nanette said, I got a coloring book called Synthesis Oracle Guides, Strikes, and Tides. Sounds very, very interesting. Let's just drop a poll. How? Kenny with the fantastically challenging questions. Yes, man. Hey, Dark Room Movies. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. I think Ariana Grande as Glinda will be Actress of the Year. Interesting. Why do you think that? That movie does not look good to me, but why do you think that? I'm very interested. The other book is Women Who Run with the Wolves. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Stay away from Unfrosted. I was not going to watch it after Jerry Seinfeld said those unfortunate comments. I'm going to finish watching Naruto original series on Netflix this week. Nice. I'm thinking about doing a rewatch of Naruto. I don't know where I'm going to fit it in, though, because I barely get to watch the shows that I like. I love Naruto. It's one of my favorite animes, but you know what I mean? Like new shows. Legit, I would struggle with some of these questions. Look, man, I'm struggling, too. I'm kind of cheating. I can't do that off the top of my head. The last one is fairy tale rituals engage the dark, eerie, and erotic power of familiar stories. That sounds like right up your road. When I think of the Net Blood Rose Horror Nightmare, that's the book I feel like you're reading. I think Superman will bring in new fans of superheroes due to casuals believing the fake superhero fatigue. I don't know. I don't know if that's the movie that will do it, but we'll see. Not gonna lie, dazed off during Hateful Eight. Oh, okay. I've heard that before. I want to watch that movie, but I might watch the series version of it on Netflix. My favorite movie with talking animals is Homeward Bound 1 and 2. I love Homeward Bound. Mama Bear, I think I'm just deliriously tired, and that's when I do my best work. That's very true. Baloo from Jungle Book, that's a good one. Severance season finale was great. It really, really was. My only hope is that I don't want people going to Superman expecting sequel to Man of Steel. It's time for something new. Love that film more than anyone, but I feel we got to embrace the change. I don't think anyone is going to think that's a sequel. Man of Steel came out 11 years ago. At the time the movie comes out, it's going to be 12 years. I don't think anyone is going to think that it's a sequel to Man of Steel. People are so far removed from that. I think they'll understand it's a new series, especially when the trailer comes out. Star Trek, the Next Generation series finale is one of the best I've ever seen. I watched it. I don't remember. It's so long ago. My favorite season finale of a TV show is episode 21 and 22 of Lost, and then Battle of the Bastards of Game of Thrones. Nice. What's your thoughts on Nicholas Hoult as Lex, by the way? Do you think he's a great fit? I think he can knock it out of the park. If you guys seen a show called The Great on Hulu, if you have not seen it, go check it out. He's phenomenal in that film. And in The Menu, he also plays a villain. He's so good. He just needs the right director to guide him. And I think James Gunn can get a really great performance out of him. Talking 5 animal movies. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Great. Sewer Pets. Need to watch. Haven't seen. Lion King. Classic. Secret Nim. Had never heard of it. Emperor's New Groove. Heard of it, but never seen it. Kenny, I bought the Booster Gold comic. Nice. I really need to watch Voyager and DS9 at some point. I love DS9 and Voyager. Those were my shits back in the day. He said, do you have a channel? Mama Bear Doll does have a channel. Go check it out. Gotta be honest, Joel. I'm not a fan of Booster Gold at all. Wow, really? I like Booster Gold. Holt is going to be a great Lex. He has a very great potential to be a great Lex. Let's see. Oh, I meant movies that had been hyped up for years and actually delivered. Stuff like The Godfather. Okay. You know what I'll do? Hold on. Let me go look at my Throwback Thursdays playlist on my YouTube. Playlist. Let me see some old school movies. Let's see. Members Only, Attacking Zach, yada 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 yada. Throwback Thursdays. Okay. Oh no, I want to see the list. All right. So I think The Exorcist lived up to the hype. Lord of the Rings Fellowship, The Ring lived up to the hype. Do the Right Thing lived up to the hype. Princess Bride lived up to the hype. Goodfellas lived up to the hype. Edge of Tomorrow lived up to the hype. Interstellar lived up to the hype. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade lived up to the hype. Harold Kumar Goes to White Castle lived up to the hype. V for Vendetta lived up to the hype. All the Evil Deads lived up to the hype. Aliens lived up to the hype. Bridesmaid lived up to the hype. Holy crap, I love that movie. Soul lived up to the hype. Juice lived up to the hype. Yeah. Those are some of the films I think lived up to the hype for me. I just finished Hush, and it's packed punch, lots of twists. Oh, the comic book, yeah. Yay! I'm glad that you're feeling better than that. What did Jerry said? He said that comedy sucks now because it's woke and it's leftist, and you can't take risk and blah 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 blah. Irina has a Broadway background as well as starring in Nickelodeon shows. Yeah, I know that, but she's never wowed me with her performances. Well, no, I'm gonna say that the Salmon Cat stuff she's really great in. She did really play a great character, but I don't know. I'm that's not hype on that movie. Top 3 go-to Zach phrases. I don't know. You guys tell me in the live stream. What are my go-to catchphrases that you think I have? Zach, what classic Superman graphic novel do you recommend? And what New 52 Superman graphic novel do you recommend? Ooh. That's hard. Things that I can recommend. I don't know about eras, but I recommend Superman Seasons. I recommend Superman Birthright. I recommend Superman American Alien. Let me see. Let me Google it because sometimes I don't remember names of stuff that I read. Superman graphic novels. Let's see. Always gotta cheat. All-Star Superman, or obviously Superman Earth 1 is a really good one. What else we got? Is it? Yeah, all seasons. Sorry, Superman for All Seasons is called. Obviously, Kingdom Come is a great one. Red Sun is a great one. I already said Birthright. Superman Unchained is a great one. They also have an animated movie for that. I don't know. Let me see. Because I read the New 52 runs, but I don't remember the New 52. Let's see. I think Unchained is part of New 52. But I think Volume 2 is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple ones, but those are the ones I would suggest. I saw The Fall Guy earlier, and it was a mixed bag for me. It was a rom-com disguised as an action film. Yeah, I think it was a mixture. There was a lot of action, but it was some rom-com. I think it was a meta rom-com action mystery. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I think having so much going on hurt the film a little bit, but I still enjoyed it. It was on sale on Amazon. It sale turned on Amazon. I read it about 10 years ago. I heard you got it from the library. The book I'm talking about is one you said is right up my road. So yes, it's definitely up my road. Nice. Hey, welcome. What's up, Brandon? You got the Q&A section. Oh, I guess I should answer some of these. Movie I could not stay awake for, Titan AE. Ooh, I've heard good things about that. Damn. And Treasure Planet. Oh, wow. Okay. The Superman suit sucks. I knew Brandon was going to say that. Top 3 talking animals is Rocket Raccoon. Oh, of course. Simba and Stitch. Well, Stitch, I guess he talked. But yeah, I'll give you that. I can't remember any movies I fell asleep to, except for 2. What is Excess Believer and others, The Piano. Okay. I still want to watch Treasure Planet myself. I do want to watch that. Naruto Shippuden, what is that on Netflix or a different streaming service? You know what? I'll look for you right now. It's on Hulu. Shippuden's on Hulu. Outside of Seinfeld, I haven't really found him funny. Also, just cheap plug. Look at the hair. Y'all like it? Just got it done. You know, fresh and so clean. Got a little crown on my head for the king. Feel me? Let me know. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll up about my hair. The poll said, how are you feeling? 40% of you guys said fantastic. Yes. 40% of you guys said better. 10% said great. 10 said okay. Okay. Like Zach's hair. Fantastic. Great. Whack. Need to see more. Let's have a little fun. Aside from amazing films this year, there have been some outstanding performances as well. I personally think Kaylee Spaney is going to kill it this year with Civil War and Alien Rama. She was great in Priscilla. I thought she was fantastic in Civil War. I'm really excited to see her in Alien. Last Son of Krypton. Yep. Has anyone seen Chris Pratt's Pringle commercial? I didn't even know he was in one. Brandon, I haven't seen it. Does it promote Garfield? Yeah, Garfield's coming out soon. I don't have a TV. Commercials need to be looked up for me. You don't have a TV at all? Or you mean you don't have cable? Candy, do you consumer dinosaur animals? What do you consumer dinosaur animals? Oh, do you count dinosaur animals? Yeah. Dinosaurs are animals too. Dark Room knows promote Pringles. Okay. Movies that I watched that lived to the hype: The Godfather, The Shining, Dark Crystal, Last Dragon, The Raid, The Boys, and Big. Nice. Watch all these for the first time in 2020. Damn, it's on Hulu. Yeah. Hair looking fresh. Hey, thank you, mama. Bear doll. Seinfeld is hilarious and Curb. Yeah, I love Seinfeld. I didn't watch Curb Enthusiasm. It didn't dry. You know, and nothing about it made me want to go watch it. That's all I gotta say. What? Yo, Brandon. I was so confused and I clicked on that shit. I was like, why did I do that? What's wrong with you, Brandon? I did not even know that. This is a safe space, but damn. Can't stop thinking about Kirsten Dunst in Civil War. She was great. She was great. I could see a ad campaign for her. The hair is fantastic, Zach. Fantastic looking, Zach. Hey, thank you. Oh, yeah. Dinosaurs are definitely animals. They count. What's a scene in the movie that had your jaw on the floor? Ooh, jaw on the floor. Talk to me. The final scene had my jaw on the floor. that comes to my mind right away. Let me look at last year. One of my favorite movies, and for my channel members that are in here, do you guys want to do watch-alongs of some of my favorite movies that maybe are underrated? I want to do stuff, but I never know when you guys are on. I want to do stuff for you guys specifically. So let me know if you guys want me, because there's a movie I want to do a watch-along of, but I don't know if I want to do it on the. I don't think it will do good as a video if I just do it with everybody. Where's my letterbox at? There we go. Letterbox is a lifesaver. Let me see. 2023 movie. A Dragon Ball movie. Which one was that? Dragon Ball Superhero and Dragon Ball Brawly. The scene in Dragon Ball Brawly where they hit each other and broke the dimension. And then the scene where Gohan turned superhero beast. Woo! Blew my mind. Across the Spider-Verse, the scene where the ending scene, just the ending scene, had my jaw on the floor. What else? Godzilla and Godzilla -1. That first time he appeared, I was like, what the hell? What else? No Hard Feelings when Jennifer Lawrence was on the beach. If you know, you know. When Evil Lurks, that scene where the kid was getting his head eaten. That was crazy. Blue Beetle, the final action sequence, had my jaw on the floor. That was great. Thanksgiving, some of the kills, holy crap. Gran Turismo, because it was way better than I expected. John Wick Chapter 4, when he flipping got kicked down the stairs. Jaw on the floor, then I laughed really hard. So recent movies I could think of. Up here, if you don't have cable, you get like 2 channels. I stopped watching regular TV at the beginning of COVID. Okay, I have a TV. Obviously, my TV's right behind all these Funko Pops, but I have Roku and stuff like that with my streaming services. What is your expectation level for the new Planet Apes movie, Zach? I'm really looking forward to, but it has a lot of hype to live up to. I'm really hyped for it. The trailers look good. I love that original trilogy. I know it's a new team and new actors, so I have to be like, okay, I have to let them cook because it's a reset. So I can't expect it to be like War of the Planet Apes or was it Dawn of the Planet Apes? But I'm excited for it. I expect it to be in my top 10 films of the year. Jerry Seinfeld is hilarious. He's cool. Zach, we had a convo last night with the Spoiler Kings. Did Superman have to kill Zod, or could he have done something different? Brandon, what did they say, and what did you say? I'm very curious. I don't see how he could have done anything else. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm really curious if you could argue that he could have done something else. Let me know what he could have done. And Zach, did you give any of the digital codes I gave you, or did you keep them for yourself? I have not kept them for myself, but I have not given them up. Thank you for reminding me of that. Let me see. Instagram. I can give one of those away right now. Messages. Sorry for whistling into the mic. That must be very annoying. Where are these digital codes? Charge. That's something I randomly say, and I don't know why. Where are these digital codes? I'll look for it there, and then I'll give it away. The freeway scene in Matrix 2 had my jaw on the floor. I haven't seen Matrix yet. Zach, have you played Fortnite? I played it for like a couple weeks and just stopped. I couldn't handle it. It was too much. The building and the shooting and the powers and it's too much for me. This old man. Buddy from Dinosaur Train. Okay, Pooh Bear for Winnie the Pooh. George from Curious George are my favorite animals that talk. Nice. For me, it's oh my God, how could I forget that? Yes. The decapitation from Hereditary and when the 2 old people fell and smashed their heads in Midsummer. Yo, first of all, that's all Ari Aster does. It make my jaw hit the floor. Because even if Bo was afraid, the attic scene, I was like, what the hell is going on? This young crowd has probably never seen Matrix, though. I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the only people that ever seen Matrix. I would love to watch movies you like that are unrated, Zach. Nice. Oh, I love to also say Luke showing up in Man. Oh my god! Even for me, who's a casual Star Wars fan, that blew my mind. Oh my god! I rented The Last Voyage of the Meter from the library. Good movie. I liked it a lot. Who do you pick as Batman? I think that Jake Gyllenhaal could do a really great job since it's going to be older Batman that has kids. Yeah, that's my pick. I just want Jake Gyllenhaal to be Batman. I think he could pull it off. They said he could have done something different and didn't have to kill him. I said Zod left him no choice but to kill him. What else could a Superman, a Clark Kent, who's not even really fully Superman yet, on his first day on the job, literally, this is like his first day as Superman. What could he have done? There's no Fortress solid. Well, technically, it's a Fortress Solitude, but there's no negative zone. There's no nothing. The cops can't. Even if he knocks Zod out, once he wakes up, what's stopping him to get out of jail? He had to kill him. What's a commonly loved food that you don't like? Ooh. I don't think there's anything that I don't like in terms of food. I love most food. Like I don't eat pork. I don't eat seafood like that. I don't eat lobster. Okay, I guess that's lobster, crab, and shrimp and things. I don't eat that stuff. So I guess that would be it. Cranberry sauce? Okay, that's fair. Damn, I said I didn't like that stuff, and mad people just left the live stream. Hereditary sucked. Okay, that's an opinion. I sent you on April 27th. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't search for that. I just gotta scroll, and you send me a lot of messages, my friend. You send me a lot of messages. You know what? I'm gonna download them and I'll do the next stream. I actually have a stream tomorrow with sorry for the hot fire I just did. What's her name? Cece Clemens. We're gonna be doing a Movies That Made You stream tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Be on the lookout for that. I would love to see you guys there. It's gonna be really, really fun. Wasting all my money in that theater. I'm with you with cranberry sauce. Live action Clone Wars was in Ahsoka. Okay. I don't like guacamole. Okay, that's fair. Don't like meatloaf. Okay. Cranberry sauce is the worst, but I like cranberry flavored juices because that ain't real cranberry. Hey, what's up, Zach M? Hey, Zach. Important question. Oh my God. Important question. What was your favorite part of Return of the King? The part when it turned off. I'm with Kenny. I don't see cranberry sauce on anything. I don't see cranberry sauce on anything really. For me, cranberry sauce has to be freshly made. Don't do canned stuff. Oh no, Mama Bear, I love meatloaf. You never had my mom's leaf loaf. Okay, there you go. Sometimes it's the way it's been cooked. Great question, Zach. Kenny, why are you doing this to me? But I hope you keep the Oceans one for yourself. I appreciate that. I don't really do digital codes. I'm probably going to buy the Oceans ones on my own. Mama Bear, I've never had it freshly canned. I can't do avocados. I'm not a big fan of avocados, but I don't hate them. Huge difference. Nice. Take this time as you guys take a break from that to shout out my channel members. Ooh, the Q&A is in the way. Where is it? Oh, adult influences. That's wild. Q&A off. Spoiler Kings. You know, Tank is in the live chat right now. He's 1/3 of those. The boss, the main man. Thank you for being a producer tier channel member. Screen Gen Reviews. Jason, thank you. Basic Boosts, who I don't see around, but he's always supporting. Nanette Blood Rose, who's in the live stream right now. And Have You Seen with T, who's here a little earlier. Thank you all for supporting at that level. Appreciate you all. Cheeseburger loaf is better. Interesting. You better confirm that you haven't seen it or they're coming for you. Look, after that rant of you guys talking about how much Luke Skywalker is a punk, I lost 4 subs. So I do not need any more sub loss. So I have not seen Return of the King yet. I was joking. Me Too Day Show. I do not like avocados any way they come, but most people only eat avocados and guacamole. I will be there tomorrow. Yes. Love me some lasagna. I love me some lasagna. When it's cooked well, arrivederci. Lasagna is the best. It is the best. The texture and taste throws me off. I can see that. Oh no, sorry, you lost subs, Zach. I know we were coming in hot. I don't know if it was from that. I'm just joking around. When I looked at my analytics, it told me one of them, the counts were closed, so it probably was a bot. I don't know why the other ones got what's the word I'm looking for? Got removed. Not sure. I'll probably go for another 10 minutes. I don't like these streams going on for too long because I want it to be rewatchable. And just to promote it real quick, if it will upload. Boom, that's the thumbnail for, and you've probably seen it on the channel. That's the thumbnail for the live stream tomorrow with CeCe Clemens with her beautiful smiling face there. Vengeance excites me. I love that tagline, with Kill Bill being the movie that represents her. This is going to be really fun. She's a very unique, very fun YouTuber, so I'm super excited to see what her films are. I'm actually going to be working on that tonight after the stream. What is your favorite candy? Salty foods, side food, main dish. What's my favorite candy? My favorite candy is Skittles. I love me a good Skittles in Starburst. Those are my jams. I think I like salty food. I like salty food, but I also love sweet food too. Side dish, I love me some baked macaroni. That's my jam. My favorite main food is corned beef. I can survive on corned beef. I like to eat. I will have to watch it on replay of your stream tomorrow because tomorrow at 7 o'clock I see. Oh, okay, you're gonna watch New Planet Apes. Those 4 subs are punks. Yeah, I'm gonna hate me if I said I'm not the biggest fan of spaghetti. Nah, that's fine. You don't have to hate it. Try blending avocado with maple syrup and cocoa powder. Makes a great chocolate silk dip. Good in a tart or toast with straw. Okay, Mama Bear doll. Maybe you need to start a Mama Bear Eats channel where you cook. Because you sound like you know what you're doing, girl. They probably ran off to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Toshi Station. I'm lost. I'm lost, Zach M. I have a silly and dumb question for you. Oh boy, here we go. What is it, Zach? Dave. Top 3 favorite Star Wars sequel series moments. Star Wars sequel series moments. So right off the top of my head, I know it's controversial because I don't like this movie. But in the moment, it blew my mind when Rey used lightning power in Rise of Skywalker. I was like, whoa, what the hell? It blew my mind. When Kylo Ren killed Emperor Snoke, that whole scene from when he killed Emperor Snoke to the final battle, phenomenal in Last Jedi. And the scene on that desert island with Rey and Finn and everybody, where they meet Lando and they have to run away and they get on the Millennium Falcon the first time. That was fantastic as well. So those are some of my favorite scenes I can remember off the top of my head. I be trying to holler at CeCe. She keep ignoring me. Yeah, don't scare away CeCe. All right, she's cool beans. Don't be hollering at her. We all have things we don't like, and you can just like spaghetti dark room. Yeah, you know what I mean. Your thoughts on this rat beef? Oh, okay, we're getting into the rat beef. So it's very complicated. I'm gonna break this out on a couple levels, right? So Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. Right off the bat, I think Kendrick Lamar won the beef. He dropped one of the best versus songs of all time with Euphoria. He completely just eviscerated Drake's character, and now people are wondering if he's a pedo. And on top of that, he eviscerated his character in terms of being a culture vulture. He talked about and gave facts of things he's done, and Drake's response to these things pissed me off a lot. I think Push Ups was a great song, but he didn't focus on Kendrick. Family Matters was not as good. He also still didn't focus on Kendrick. and Kendrick just bombarded him with these great disses. All 4 disses that Kendrick did was phenomenal. I think Push-Ups was great. I think Family Matters was okay. The revealing of the abuse was cool, but then that got debunked recently. And then that last one was trash. That last diss was trash. Sonically, it sounded good. I was happy to hear Drake just rap. He had some cool bars here and there with the whole abuse thing, but he's talking about the same thing again. He's not on the level rap wise with Kendrick, nowhere close, and this just proved it to me. He's not listening to the rap. He's just reading Twitter and replying to some stuff like that. I just think Kendrick just demolished him this whole thing. That's my opinion on it, but it was great. This is one of the greatest rap beasts of all time. We got some of the greatest rap diss tracks of all time out of Kendrick on here. I think Taylor Made is up there, even though it got removed all here. I'm really glad J. Cole dropped out because this was not meant for him. And yeah, I had a good time. On another level, also, I remember Vince Staples talking about how this was bad because there's so many things that's happening to Black artists in terms of record labels, and we have 2 of our top guys arguing with each other instead of helping figure out what's going on with the money while Taylor Swift is doing it. So that's something to think about. What is your all-time favorite snack, Zach? Right off the top of my head, I would say my favorite snack is, what's that called? Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. Former chef. I do have some cooking videos. I got to check that out. Favorite food memory. Kenny with the heat. My favorite food memory. Off the top of my head, I just think I went out one of my friend's birthdays. We went to this fancy restaurant / bar, and they had an alligator sub. So I was like, let me try it. I want to see what alligator tastes like. And I remember eating it, and I was like, this is good, but it tastes like chicken, and it's more expensive, so I could just eat chicken. I remember how funny that was. Another one was I used to go to IHOP a lot with my friends, especially when we were in college. And when the waiter was asking one of my friends questions, he like what he want. A lot of it was yes or no. But then she got to a question. He kept saying yes or no, yes, no, yes, no. But then he got to a question that wasn't yes or no, and he just kept yes, yes. And she's like, this is not a yes or no question. And we all started laughing at him. That's another one. My favorite sequel moment from Star Wars is lightsaber fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan. No, that's not the sequel. That's the prequel collector movie, man. He's talking about the Rey series, not the prequels. Do you think I could turn this year around? Do I need to focus on strong comeback in 2025? I think you could turn this year around, Dave Show. I think you started in the right path in upgrading your thumbnails. You started live streaming. I think there's just some steps you need to take in terms of focusing. It's never too late, There's a lot of people out there looking for videos. It's never too late. You just got to improve each film. I do think you need to, I hate to give you live advice. I do think you need to maybe edit your videos. And I've talked about this with you before. Edit your videos a little bit more to cut out empty space. And also put more pictures and clips in your reviews so people can see what you're talking about. Food memory. My dad would make croquettes every Christmas Eve. Did I say that right? Croquets? Sounds good. Dave Show, you still have time to turn this year around. Yeah. It's never too late, man. Look, Kenny was like on the brink, and then he had one video, and now he's monetized. You know what I mean? And he just makes great videos. It's only May, Dave. Plenty of time to turn things around. Yeah, you definitely have to take time to turn things around. You know what I mean? I do think maybe focusing on one niche may help. Will help with your live streams, will help with your videos, and what kind of content people want from you. Mine is controversial as well. When Palpatine forced lightning all of the ships in Rise of Skywalker, yeah, the destruction of the ship in the Last Jedi, and when Star Killer base blew up multiple planets, all visually stunning. I agree. Yeah, when Palpatine's forced lightning, that was dope. Very entertaining rap beef. Kendrick won in a landslide. I agree. Do you dare say this is the greatest rap beef of all time? That's hard. It's up there. I don't know if we can see. We need some time removed. We need to see what this Kendrick. You know what? No, because the way Drake waved the white flag, I think that might hurt it a little bit. But I got to see what Kendrick says in this interview. Once we see this interview with Kendrick, then I could give you that. It's definitely up there, though. We have so many great tracks. It ignited hip hop again. Are there any burger restaurants in your area where all the food is made from scratch? We have one that which is great. It's called WW Cousins. It's been my favorite place as far as long as I remember. If there is, I don't know. None of the places I know make it from scratch. What are your 5 favorite pop artists? Billie Eilish, SZA, Jameson. 3. I need 2 more. Who's some of my favorite pop artists? So Billie Eilish, SZA. Who did I just say? I just said somebody. Why am I forgetting their name? Halsey, Billie Eilish, SZA. I just said somebody, and I'm already forgetting. My memory is, it's going, dudes. It's going. I literally just said somebody. I don't remember who it was. Billie Eilish, SZA, Florence and the Machine. I guess she's more rock. There's somebody I said that's 5, and I don't remember who it was. If you heard what I said, let me know in the comments. I forgot. How do we add clips? I've only seen one option where it's you pay. No. Actually, I can't share it on YouTube. I'll 80s kids. I'll message you. I appreciate that. You know, man, I always hype you up, man. No, you didn't say it right, but I suck at phonetically spelling. Okay. I said, don't you dare say this is the greatest rap. Oh, don't you dare say it's the greatest rap beef of all time. I can say that if I want to. It's up there. Same 80s kids from the 90s. Freaky ass. Hey, you bleeping that? I'll say it on stream. Freaky ass nigga. He's a freaky ass nigga. He's a cis guy. Stay inside. I can't sing. Sorry, guys. That was terrible. But yeah, that was hilarious. I won't be singing that all day. He's a 69 god. Stay your ass outside, man. He's not like us. He's not like us at all. Uh-oh. People got scared from the N-word. Lost some viewers. Okay, this was really, really fun. Appreciate you guys so much. Pop, Biggie, hello. Like I said, I don't know if it's the greatest. Obviously, Pop, Biggie is one of the greatest, and it ended in tragedy, unfortunately. But I said it's up there. But yeah, this was really, really great stream. I appreciate everybody that participated. Love discussing all of these with you guys. One last question that I have for you guys, because it took me a couple hours to do, so I want to make sure it was worth it. Usually I show the article and I read through it. I try to zoom in. Do you guys like this new format where I have it like this, where I take it and I put it here? I feel like it's more readable. It's easy for you guys to read along. I'm not reading through the whole article. I'm just taking the bullet points and the most important parts. Do you prefer this with the graphics that I do when I do it like this, or do you like the old way? Let me know. I really like doing this, but if you like the old way, let me know. I like this a lot. I think this is more presentable. I got to make sure I use this font here instead of this, because I think this is harder to read. But I think that's great. Let me know how you guys feel. It's his channel. If he wants to say it's the greatest rap beef, at least his hair looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did I end that poll? No, I did not. Like Zach's hair. 69% said it's fantastic. 30% said great. I appreciate all you guys. Hat 69. None of you guys said it was whack or need to see more, as you better not. My favorite artist is Taylor Swift, Avril Lavigne, Dua Lipa, and a few others. I like Taylor Swift a lot. I'm not a Swiftie, but I like Taylor Swift. I've listened to some Avril Lavigne songs, and I like some Dua Lipa songs too. That wasn't even a rap beef for real. Where's Biggie's diss track towards Pac? It doesn't exist. That's true. This is definitely more readable. I like that. I like the new format. Feels like it flows better. Thank you. I definitely like the new way better. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. So I'm just gonna announce here, because it takes a lot of time. I don't know if anybody was here from the beginning. I'm also doing an intro. Let me know if you guys like this. I'm testing it out since you guys here. Let me know if you guys like this. Hey everyone, welcome to Zack Attack News Live. It is May 7th, and we have a jam-packed and exciting show for you all. I'm really excited to talk about the Superman costume reveal, all the little details, all the little callbacks to what the suit is referencing from the comics, and what that weird Gallic gun in the background is showing. We have news stories about Bob Iger talking about the MCU is slowing down. Furiosa first initial reactions. We have Vin Diesel going back to the Reddick franchise. We have some gossip and breaking news about certain filmmaker taking over the Exorcist franchise, and so much more. Please stay tuned and welcome to the show. Hey everyone, welcome. Ooh. Do you guys like that? Should I keep doing that? Where I do like a little preview of what I'm going to be talking about. I had fun doing it, and I think when you rewatch, it's easier. So you're like, okay, this is what he's going to be talking about. Let me know also. I'm definitely going to keep that one. He said, yes, you should. Also, I just realized I forgot to mention this when the Mike Flanagan talked about. So for you guys here. So Mike Flanagan, obviously we talked about him. The rumor is that he's going to be taking over the Exorcist franchise, and he's going to be doing Exorcist Deceiver. We'll see if he changes the name if he does. But what is not a rumor is that one of my inspirations for YouTube is Chris Stuckman, one of the greatest reviewers on YouTube. We all know that he's been working on his film Shelby Oaks. Mike Flanagan is now going to be producing Shelby Oaks, and he's been on hand, like hands-on helping Chris Stuckman make that film. So he's going to be helping produce that film, which is really, really exciting, and I think is really dope. So I just wanted to talk about that. I forgot to talk about it when I did the thing. I forgot my mind, but that's really cool. I'm excited for Chris Stuckman. That's one of my most anticipated films of the year because I really want to see his dreams come true. Yeah, I definitely like it that better. That feels like a great teaser for an upcoming show. Would make a great short. Ooh, thank you. Yes, it's definitely better this way. Yeah, Chris Stuckman was my very first YouTube person I ever watched. I really like him. Me too. Stuckman's the GOAT. Facts. He's definitely a GOAT. But yeah, I really love the fact that Mike Flanagan, who's one of my favorite horror directors, is going to be helping him produce the horror and be in there in the editing room and stuff like that, especially since it's his first film. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Like you said, get stuck in the eyes. I have to come up with an outro for my live streams. But I really appreciate, like I said, everyone that's been in the live stream. Everybody subscribe to each other and continue to grow this community. I love all of you. You guys are awesome. I'm going to head out. I'm going to prepare for the live stream tomorrow with CC. I got some graphics to make. And I'm going to see if I'm going to decide to cut this live stream up. I might do that and put them out for tomorrow so you guys can watch them in smaller chunks. But yeah, this was really fun, and I'm gonna see you guys